Well, a very good morning. How are you guys? My name is Charlie. Welcome to Shop on TV. It's just gone midnight. We're live exclusively to you guys at home watching on STV, on YouTube. We got TikToks going all over the place. Hello to our TikTok fans watching too. Right then, what's the show all about? Well, it's all about storage solutions, cleaning solutions, but we've got incredible deals. We've got lowest prices we've ever seen on so many offers tonight, so do not go anywhere. But to tell us all about it, we're here with Richard. Richard, so good to see you.
Thank you so much. We've got some amazing stuff coming up. We're going to tidy your home, we're going to clean your home, and the best broom you've ever seen.
Honestly, I know this so well, the Wonder Broom. But before we get to that, are you used to using one of these things? I mean, it's a bit offensive. I don't want to go too close. It is dirty. Are you sweeping your floors with these, your bathroom floors, kitchen floors? Oh, bits of food get matted in there. They start smelling. Do you know what? We're used to this, Richard, but this becomes an old-fashioned broom now, doesn't it?
It is. We've got the broom for you that does absolutely everything. It's the best broom you will ever own, the only broom you will ever need, and the most hygienic broom you will ever get your hands on. Now, let me explain how it works, because this is a silicone rubber Wonder Broom. Now, the Wonder Broom uses 500 silicone rubber fingers, and those rubber fingers are fully hygienic. Now, what makes these special is bacteria won't stick to silicone rubber, the germs won't stick to silicone rubber, and this can then be taken off and put in the washing machine, in the dryer, so you can put this in a dishwasher. It's all going to come out perfectly clean. But when you push and pull those fingers, they form an impenetrable barrier to dirt, dust, grime, mud, mess, everything. So nothing gets missed behind or gets lost behind. Now, it's also telescopic, so whether you want to go down low or you want to use it up high, you can use this anywhere around the home. But watch, this is where it's magic.
So we've got a tile floor to start with.
Single thing, everything, not one thing gets missed. Not one thing ends up flicking all over the floor. It is a broom that picks up absolutely everything using those rubber fingers. Hygienic, because no bacteria will stick to them. Nothing will cause that a mess. Everything comes off, and you can just unswivel it, put it into the dishwasher, and it comes back up completely clean.
You've even got the fine crumbs here. There's not a single crumb
bit
left behind.
But it's not just about the hard floors, Charlie. So if you come over here, the best thing for me is the carpet.
Don't forget, we're live exclusively to you guys on STV. If you want to get ahead, when we join our friends on ITV1, we're going to get even busier. That's happening in about 50 minutes. So shop ahead, wherever you're watching from, on the website, shopontv.co.uk. This is a brand new bundle. We'll go through what you get in a second, but we need to see the carpet. Okay,
have a look at this. Now, imagine a brush or a broom that will literally clean better than a vacuum cleaner. Now, what it does is those rubber bristles, as you pull, it picks up static. So little short, sharp pushes. If you've got pets at home, if you've got long hair, if you've got pets and anything that's leaving the mess in that rug, have a look at that. It literally gets the static charge into the carpet and pulls out the dirt and grime from inside the pile. Perfectly clean. That's what it's picked up in seconds. This broom is amazing. The Wonder Broom is wonderful.
It really is.
Honestly, it's incredible.
If you've got pets, this is an absolute must. That's a big reason people buy this. Okay, so should we show what you get for your money? Because this bundle is fantastic. Oh no, we've got on a demonstration. Let's do that.
Let's have a look. Because I'm going to show you the best
because it's a new bundle.
The best things with these brooms. And at that price, you're getting a load of extra stuff completely free. And I'm going to tell you all about that in a minute. Right. Now look, let's have a look right now. In here, I've got glass. Now look. We don't recommend you do this at home, obviously, but if you've got the glass that's spilt on the floor, something's cracked, something's broken, this broom, I trust every single bit is swept up instantly. Right. I can rub it. I'm not going to cut myself. I know there is not a single piece of glass there. This broom is absolutely incredible, but it gets better. It's not just for those dry messes around the house, Charlie, because on the bottom of the Wonder Broom, as well as those 500 rubber fingers, the silicone rubber fingers that are completely hygienic, no bacteria, no mess will stick to it, that causes that impenetrable barrier to everything, dirt, dust and grime, you've also got a squeegee using that same rubber on the top as well.
Water, you know, if you spill like cereal with milk,
look at this.
The egg.
The egg. 1, 2, 3. Look at that. But the best thing with this broom, one sweep, every single last bit completely dry. This broom will do everything.
That's amazing.
So it takes out all the mess, but you don't just get the broom in this bundle. So now let's start to talk about what else you're going to get in this set.
Yeah, let's do it. So, do you know what, I've mentioned a few times already, this is actually a brand new bundle. Should we, do you know what, we got, do you know what, I'm really eager because it's the first time it comes with the hook.
So much stuff.
Right.
Now, we're also going to give you the Wonder Brush too. Now, this is like a bonus. This is like an extra. This is for you at home to give you that extra bit of cleaning power.
Yeah.
Again, uses exactly the same rubber fingers, the same hygienic. You can put this in the dishwasher as well. But if you've got your upholstery, pet hair, dirt, mud. So you've had popcorn, you've been watching that movie and it's all over.
Yes.
It will literally take every single last little bit of hair straight out of that surface. Now it literally picks up everything. That is what those rubber bristles do. That's what those fingers do. Everything. And it even has the angle to get into the corner in the stairs. So things like the runners, things like the sides of the stairs, you're going to get every bit of mess, every mark, every bit of fluff.
Yes, cleaning out the car would be good for this, you know.
Carpets, upholstery, absolutely everywhere.
It is. I love this, John. We're just getting started with the demonstrations. You're in for a treat if you haven't seen this before. This could be you in your own house. So, yeah, hardwood floor, laminate, vinyl. It just keeps on going on. Vinyl, I meant to say. But tile floors, yes, it works. But honestly, if you've got pets, as we've seen, this is an absolute must. AstroTurf, yes, if you've got AstroTurf outside. Gets a bit leafy, doesn't it? This is perfect for cleaning up those messes. But when you want to clean it, you put it in the dishwasher. How amazing is that? It's such an efficient way of cleaning, but it's very, very hygienic too. Right, I can finally talk to you about what you're getting in the bundle. I've been eager to get to this, Richard, because this is a brand new bundle. We've never seen this before. What do we get for our money?
Okay, now obviously you're going to get your Wonder Broom. Remember, it's telescopic, so you can use it up high, you can use it down low. If you've got manual dexterity problems, you can change the height of it for what height you are or what height you need it. But you're also going to get the broom,
love it,
brush, but you're going to get 10 of our brand new magic mounts. This is the ultimate set because this now doesn't just sort out the cleaning, it sorts out getting storage around the house. It sorts out hanging up, it sorts out mounting. Now let me explain. So number one, you're going to get these two hooks here that allow you to lock your broom to the back of now the door, the cupboard. You can use these absolutely anywhere and it will now lock it in place. So yours, I'll show you.
We'll show on that one,
because that's on our board. So if we put it here, which is in our kitchen, it allows us to now attach the back of the door, the back of the cupboard, the back of anything in the house.
So a stick vacuum on there?
That's inside there, stick vac. It will also take the brush as well. This will do the mops, but this will also for DIY. This will do the drills. This will do all the stuff in the garage. Now they're in there and you're going to get 2 of those. But you're also going to get our incredible magic hooks. Now those magic hooks, we're going to show you in a minute, will allow you to hang absolutely anything anywhere around the house. Now these are nanotechnology. There's no glue, there's no mess, there's nothing to dry out, there's nothing to peel off. These are reusable year after year, time after time. Take it off, put it on another surface, and you can use it again and again and again.
That's
and again.
so
no drying out, no mess, no marks,
no drilling. So you can. That's on a tile wall in a bathroom. So you don't want to crack those tiles.
4 of those hooks as well. Then our brand new magic mounts. Now these are incredible. Now what these magic mounts allow to do, whether it's pictures, whether it's a mirror, for the first time ever, you can now mount in a house without having to nail it, without having to screw it, without having to make a mark.
That.
You put the male side onto the back of the picture, the mirror, whatever you want to mount, and the female side onto the wall. Remember, it's nanotechnology. I'm going to explain it in a sec. I'll show you a demonstration. 14 kilograms of weight each. And literally, the male goes into the female and it locks into place. So you can now mount your pictures.
So if you're in a rented accommodation, when you leave house, you peel it off and off you go.
Do you lose the remote control all the time? One goes on the back of the remote control, one goes onto the wall, and literally they would just clip themselves in. If you use them, you can hang up baskets, you can use it for storage, anywhere you like, your broom, your brush, your 10 magic mounts, it's all in this kit.
It's all in this, the brand new bundle. This is pizzy already. If you add them all together, you'd be thinking of £28.98. Forget it, you're not paying that. This is a limited time offer. It's a 24-hour deal. We can't do this all the time, so if you're tempted, go for this now. So yeah, £19.99. So 887-697. Right, are you a DIYer? Have you got kitchen utensils all over the place? This makes use of vertical space. I mean, look, even just the cupboard under my stairs, I could make use out of this. But this could be utility rooms, hanging up tea towels and so on. But maybe, you're a DIYer, maybe you're not too confident with drilling and so on. If it is going to be drilling to put towels up on the Bathroom wall, you do not want to crack a tile, dear, because you know that really does become an expensive job then, doesn't it? It's a bit of a faff. Right, yeah, I mean, talking about weight, you can see how strong these things are. Nanotechnology. And if you want to move it, if you want to change the position, you haven't got to fill in a hole or paint over it. You just peel it off and stick it wherever you want it. Again, £19.99. You're going to get the bundle of 10 magic mounts, plus you're going to get the Wonder Broom and the brush. We're thinking of storage, we're thinking of cleaning, hygienic cleaning, I might add, at a fraction of what the price would normally be. This is fantastic.
It is.
Okay, if you want to get yours, and we are busy already, hello to our friends up in Scotland. We're live here on STV. You're watching us on TikTok. You're watching us on YouTube. Adam's watching us on YouTube. Hello, Adam. Well, Lisa, good evening. Good morning, I mean. Lots of people on TikTok too. Head to the website, shopontv.co.uk, click live deals, scroll down. You'll see all of this here. Right, we mentioned 24-hour deal. It's not just one. We have got so many 24-hour deals that we've got for you right now live. Right, storage is an issue, but this is flexible storage.
It really is. Now, we want to sort out your house. We want to tidy, organise and declutter around your home. If you're walking into your home and seeing piles of stuff everywhere, it's because we don't have enough storage.
Yeah.
It's frustrating, it's annoying. This will solve it. The biggest selling products that we've ever had here at Handy Solutions. This is a storage box that you can use anywhere around the home. Now, it's fully lightweight, but it is super strong. Now, let me show you. On the inside, you have a 4mm steel frame. So you can now fill these 14 kilograms of weight and stack them up to 4 high. So you can use these to tidy up your jackets, your clothes, the winter clothes in the summer clothes in the winter. There is a zipper at the top. Now this is important. So you've got an industrial zipper at the top that allows you to load stuff in. That's what you do with a normal storage box.
Sure.
But Charlie, there's also now a zipper at the front.
Easy access, Richard.
Because these can stack up to 4 high. So when they're stacked, you can take out what you want when you want it and load it up everywhere you go. Now you're getting 3 of these inside. Now the material, waterproof, dustproof and breathable. So whatever you put in here, whether it goes in that musty loft, whether it goes in that damp garage, it's going to come out smelling and looking as good as it looks when it first went in. So take them with you, store them absolutely everywhere. You've got your industrial handles on the side. These are double stitched, so they will take up to
They are strong, you know, these handles, yeah.
But the best thing for me, when you're not filling them, when you're not storing stuff inside them, you just fold it flat, Charlie. So the whole thing literally folds away. It's a storage box that's ready to use whenever you want it. MDF base on there as well, and you can use it indoor, outdoor, anywhere around the home. Whatever you put in it is safe, comes out smelling and looking as good as it looks when it comes back out. That 4mm steel frame stacking up to 4 high, allowing you to start to store. But what I want to do is I want to show you how it works when you store stuff inside it. Okay. And then I'm going to show you how much you can fit inside.
You won't believe it. You won't believe it.
So if we just come around here for 1 second.
Let's have a look.
Now, because they can stack up to 4 high, 1, 2, 3, you could even add a 4th one on here. They
you might multi-buy,
like
you know.
a storage solution. So it allows you to choose what you want to use when you want to use it. So whether it's your upholstery, whether it's the kids' clothes, whatever it is that you're storing, you can do it inside here. Now it allows you to then pick what you want to get. So you don't have to take the whole stack down. You can take them with you. Maybe it's the caravan, maybe it's going camping, maybe it's in the garage, in the loft, but you can now take what you want without taking the full stack down. So that window at the front gives you that access, waterproof, dustproof and breathable, and you can stack up to 4 high with 14 kilograms of weight inside each one. Today, the best price we've ever brought this to air. 24 hours only, £29.99, you're getting all 3.
Well, do you know, on that note, actually, normally one would be £18.99. You can see it as one on the website. I think it's sold out, but don't buy that anyway. £18.99 for one is good value because look, the quality you need.
Unbelievable.
But you're going to get 3 for £29.99, £10 each. £10 each works out to be, so it's 524,699 for your item.
Do you want to see how much you can stack?
Let's do it. Let's do it. Go on.
So here is our 66 litre. Now this could be the jackets at home, this could be the upholstery, this could be the kids' toys, this could be the chemicals in the kitchen, this could be anything that you need to get out the pile, out the corner, ready to go. So let's have a look. 66 litres. Pillows.
Right.
1, Charlie.
Here we go.
Let's go for number 2. We'll add the 3rd one. 4, 5.
I think that'd be enough, wouldn't you?
6.
No, it keeps going.
7, 8. All inside that 66 storage box. That will take maybe 45 t-shirts. That will take all the coats in the house. You can put the winter clothes for the summer clothes in the winter, in the loft, in the garage, ready to take out when you want. one in the back of the car. Like when the kids go to the park and get covered in dirt, you can take all the dirty clothes in the storage box and then take it straight to the laundry room.
So it's wipeable, this material too?
It is, and remember, when you're not using it, fully wipeable, it's washable, it's waterproof, dustproof and breathable, and they fold completely flat. So when you're not using them, take them with you everywhere you go. The ultimate storage solution around your home, and we just fitted 8 massive pillows inside. One,
honestly, people buy these for £18.99
3
box, £29.99 for all 3.
4,
absolutely run for it.
5.
Hey, we're busy
6,
already. We're not even ITV1 yet, guys. Wherever you want.
7.
Thank you.
8. All of those inside. You need to be quick. We've got limited stocks for the 24 hours at £5 off the price, the best price we have ever done, and you're going to get 3 in there, all stacked up, ready to go, delivered to your door.
I love this. Do you know what? We've done lots of shows, Richard. It feels like it's going to be one of those busy shows, and we're not even on ITV1 yet. If you're wondering when, it's about 10 to 1, so in about half an hour just after the racing. But we're going to be showcasing all these amazing deals there too. But this is not to be missed. I've not seen that price before. All 3 of them for £29.99. A tenner each, it works out to be obviously, as opposed to £18.99 each. Multi-buy this. Yeah, if you were to buy 3 at full price individually, it'd be £56.97. Don't do it that way. Do it this way with that item number up there.
Pick up the other sizes.
Yeah, 524699. Yeah, speaking of other sizes, we've got another 3 different sizes actually. Right, these were already busy before the show. This is right. This is going to be the first size to sell out.
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to get to ITV to show this, and I say that because a quarter's already gone. A quarter of the stock.
You're going to get 4 of these inside the bundle, 4 of them. Now this is a size that will fit on a shelf. This will fit under the bedside table. You can fill this with the books, the kids' clothing. You could have these maybe for like the pens and pencils that you have around the house, the games, anything you like. These will take anything. Now it's again waterproof, dustproof and breathable. You've got that porthole window at the front so you can see what's inside it. They will fit sideways on a shelf or forward on a shelf, and you can take them again anywhere you want. 14 kilograms of weight, will stack up to 4 high, and as with all our storage boxes, when you're not using them, they fold completely flat with an MDF base. But do you want to see how much you can fit in a 22 litre?
So if you're a crafter and you've got bits all over the place, that's a great way to get organised. I'm thinking home offices for this size. Put them on the shelves, put your paper in there, put your stationery in there.
Card stock in there, card making in there. You have to be quick. Yeah. Now look, you can fit so much inside here. So look, maybe it's the kids' toys.
Yes.
Maybe it's the snacks. Maybe it's...
Good choice.
Maybe it's the chemicals at home. Maybe it's for the washing. Maybe it's for in your bedroom, like the hair stuff. Maybe it's for all the tins. You buy your 3 for 2s and you need that goes in there as well.
Kids
toys. You've got stuff for like the liquids and the chemicals. This is all coming out the same storage box. Now maybe it's in the bathroom, so you've got one in the kids' bathroom for all the shower gels, the stuff that's all in there as well. Then
40%'s gone. It's not going to last. This is not going to make an airing on ITV1 tonight. It's going to go.
Maybe it's for the car. Maybe it's for the pets. Maybe it's for your electrics. This will take absolutely everything inside here, and you get 4 of these in that bundle. Maybe it's for taking on holiday with you. When you go on holiday, there's never any storage space for the things that you bought. These allow you to do it. So look, absolutely everything that we've just brought out will fit inside here and more. The storage is absolutely immense that you get with these, and you're going to get 4 of these in this bundle.
Half of it's gone. Price. This is going to go.
Mix your storage sizes now. It's 1p and P because it's a cap P and P. So if you buy 3 of the 66 litre, 2 of the 100 litre, the 4, you're going to get absolutely everything in there as well. This is about tidying, organising and decluttering your home in seconds. Absolutely incredible. And there's still room for even more inside
there really is. I think the number one reason people buy this, well, one of them, shoes. Absolutely, shoes going to be perfect. Do you know what? I'd use this for like my barbecue sort of kit.
Yeah.
You know, my wood chips in there, like lighters perhaps, and you know, I've got like tongs and things, oven gloves. Right, it's about to go. Oh, it's right.
Limited stock already.
Limited stock. Limited. You love this size. It's going to be the first size to sell out. Like Richard said, Cat P&P, so I'd add other sizes in, but you need to start checking out your baskets if you want the 22 litre. You get 4 of this size for £29.99. Right, 595701, easy way to shop. Like I said, it's on the website, shopontv.co.uk. You can give us a ring. It's 03333 241 241, but go to the website if I were you, because you can see all the different sizes there easily. Right, now this is the 58 litre.
58 litre. This is your under the bed. Now I'm just going to come around here because I need to get one of these that are empty, because we've got a stack of 3 here. Again, it works, Charlie, in exactly the same way. You've got your same steel metal frame, 14 kilograms of weight, will stack up to 4 high, but these will fit under the sofa. These will fit under the bed. Now remember, you've got the window at the top, and this is great for things like the shoes. This is great for things like your jumpers, those expensive bits of clothes that you don't want to just bundle in the corner.
Or quilts.
Everything goes in here.
Duvets for all those chilly nights.
100%. But remember, with these ones, you've got that window at the front. So if you do use them under the bed as your storage, you don't need to keep taking it out every time you use it. You can just get in, get what you want, and it's all there ready to go. So again, when you're not using them, all they do is fold completely flat. That steel metal frame, 14 kilograms of weight, and remember the material, waterproof, dustproof, breathable. Whatever you put inside here is coming out from it. Look, under the bed, what do we store at the moment under the bed? Spiders, cobwebs, dust and dirt. These are now going to give you that space. Everything folds flat, ready to go. That's your storage box, hidden wherever you want it, behind the cupboard, behind the door. No plastic storage boxes that when you finish using them, you have to find a storage space for the plastic storage box.
And it's ugly to look at, but these are lovely to look at.
And these are amazing also for things like your Christmas decorations, your shoes, all that sort of stuff, because what it does is protect them.
Wrapping paper.
How many times have you taken all the Christmas decorations down, all the favourite ones, you know, the special ones, you put them in the lot and something drops on them, and it's all snapped. It's all
fit a nice wreath in there.
These give you 14 kilograms of weight, stacked up to 4 high, fully supported, that 4mm steel frame, and you can fit everything inside them. So that's now protected. All these fully protected, whether something knocks it, bashes it, hits it, smashes it, stacked up to 4 high, or laid out underneath that bed or the sofa, or in that wardrobe space, the wardrobe space. You have your
top shelf on your wardrobe.
And you've got space top and bottom. These are perfect. Again, normally $34.99 for a set of 3, $18.99 individually. Our normal best price, $34.99 for today, under 30 quid. You can pick all your different sizes. Tidy, organise and declutter your home in seconds with everything protected, stored, protected and tidy. Brilliant.
Well, it's peace of mind, isn't it? Do you know what? Some storage boxes I've seen, I don't want out. I want to hide them away. I want these out because, look, I think they look nice, you know. They're beautiful. And do you know, it's like nice neutral grey colour, that slate grey. So I think it's always going to fit in with different colour schemes and so on. So you're always going to be using these. But sometimes we need permanent storage. Sometimes we only need flexible storage to use once in a while. This is both of those things. Every house needs storage. $29.99 for all 3 of them. Normally for those, again, one of them would be £18.99. Do not spend that, okay? £56.97 would normally be the price if you bought 3, but now it's £29.99. So 031684. You might be going for that. You might be going for the other sizes on the show too. And if it gets over £35, you can have PayPal Pay in 3. So spread that cost interest free if it helps you. Right, different sizes. So this is another big one, isn't it?
This is the mega. This is the 100 litre.
This is the biggest one.
This is the biggest that we do, and this will take pretty much anything you can throw at it, Charlie. So look, you fold out that steel metal frame. Now remember, these are fully lightweight. So lightweight, but super strong. That 4mm steel frame in the centre means you can literally bash it and knock it and stack 14 kilograms of weight in each, but stack them up to 4 high. Now again, waterproof, dustproof and breathable. With your 100 litre, you are going to be able to fit 130 t-shirts in there, 100 jumpers in here, your clothes inside there. You've got that porthole window, remember, to see what you're storing away and stacking. And this maybe could be everything that you get ready for going on holiday. So it could be all the swimming costumes, everything ready every time you go away is ready to go. Waterproof, dustproof and breathable. You've got the strength, you've got the stability. Unlike plastic storage boxes, you've also got the give. You're not going to rip them, you're not going to break them. And with those industrial handles, you can take them with you everywhere you go. This one in the car for the shopping shopping. So the shopping loaded in, taking
you're
back
doing those
upstairs.
rolling around bottles of wine, especially
allows
around
you to
the
take
boot.
the weight. And when you're not using it, all you do is fold up that metal frame, it packs away. You're not going to have to worry about finding a storage space for your storage box. You're just ready to use it. And you're going to get 2 of these in that bundle. And do you want to see how much you get?
Let's do it.
100 litre,
Well, let's do
Charlie.
it. And do you know, when you're not using it, you can stack all 2 or both of them and they fit into a drawer when they're not being used. I mean, this is so practical. It really, really is. Right, now, if you think the last one was impressive, can you imagine how much we can fit into a 100-litre piece? Now, this could be, again, a corner of your living room. This could be the attic. Your clothes, I think fancy dress costumes. If you've got a fancy dress box, they cost so much money, fancy dress. Honestly, you don't want to buy those things every now and again, do you? Right, store them in here, £29.99. By the way, that's for 2. Normally, just one of them would be £24.99, right?
I'm hearing in my
It's like getting a second for a £5.
Hearing in my ear, everyone multi-buying them, getting the different sizes to tidy, organise and declutter your home.
The 22-litre is about to sell out, by the way.
Wow.
Well done.
That was quick. One of the quickest sellouts I think we've ever done. So let's have a look at the 100 litres. Now remember, 100 litre, your 66 litres, this is an extra half again. So let's see what we get inside here. Now I use this when my sister comes to stay, which she does quite regularly. She doesn't tell us she's coming till she's about 3 minutes away from... No, I don't put my sister in the box, but this is her get ready to lay the bed, to get the room done.
They are very close.
So we're going to talk about one pillow.
Right.
We've got 2 pillows in there.
Sleeping bags.
She quite likes it, a third one. This could be your sleeping bags. This could be for going camping. The biggest Super King duvet is in there with the pillows. And don't forget that. She always says, oh, I'm cold. So we've got the covered weighted blanket that goes on top as well. So you can fit absolutely everything in these. So we've got the weighted blanket. We've got the Super King duvet in there. We've got 1, 2, 3 pillows. This could be your changeover of bedding from winter to summer, the different thicknesses.
Different
togs, changeover of clothes. This could be your holiday box, so it's ready for when you're starting to get ready to go on holiday. Waterproof, dustproof and breathable. In the garage, in the loft, in the shed. It doesn't matter if it's damp. It doesn't matter if it's smelly, because what goes inside, this is breathable, waterproof and dustproof, and you can take them everywhere you go. The handle's allowing you to take it absolutely everywhere. Brilliant quality, super lightweight, tidies away when you're not using them, but tidies organises so much stuff around.
It really is. And if you've got things like, I've got so many DVDs all over the place, I can't bear throw those things away because they cost me a fortune back in the day. But you know, like books and video games, all that kind of thing, board games. Every household needs stock boxes like this, but please don't spend £24.99 for just one when you can get 2 for £29.99. That's the item you need, folks. It's 810466. Right, how do you buy it? We have new viewers every single day here on Shop on TV and lots of returning customers. Hello to our Connie. Connie, how are you, my mate? Connie's watches on TikTok. We've got lots of people on TikTok and on YouTube, and of course lots of our friends in Scotland watching right now on STV. We're going to be joining ITV1 after the racing in about 20 minutes time or so. It's going to be busy. I think we're going to have a sellout before that time as well. Right, okay, where can you shop? Here's the website. Once again, shopontv.co.uk. You just click on live deals, scroll down, and you're going to see all these different sizes. Now, do you have a question, by the way? Well, there's 2 ways you can get in touch. Firstly, you can message us directly through the website. But if you want us to be able to reply to you, best thing to do is to email. That's studio@shopontv.co.uk. Right. We are just getting warmed up, Richard and I. He always brings in practical solutions for us, but he's never short of a gadget or 2, and we love it. These shows are always so much fun. I never know what he's going to bring into the studio next. I want these for my attic.
Yeah. Now, whether this is for that little room in the house which never has enough light, maybe it's for that little bit under the cupboard, maybe you're a crafter and you need that extra little bit of light to be able to see what you're doing. Maybe it's outside decorating the pagoda, outside having it ever. This is a light that you have in your house anywhere you like. Now, you get 1.5 meters of wire. Now, this isn't a wire as in an electricity wire. You can literally hang these everywhere, down the banisters, above the kids' beds, like as a bedside light. And it's just push and pull. Now, you're going to get 3 of these in this bundle. They take 3 AAA batteries and they give you 120 hours of life each, indoor and outdoor. Now, you get all 4 colours. So here I've got the pink, you've got the yellow, the green and the blue, and it's literally just a push and pull. But Charlie, also doesn't heat up because this is a protected
Nice.
Well, so even if you're going to smash it or bash it, you can get these out in the rain.
There's no
They're
glass on
weatherproof,
that.
No glass at all. You could take these with you camping, hang up in the tent, push on and push off, and it works anywhere you like. And there's not one of them, Charlie.
Trees
you
in the
are
garden,
getting
by the way. You can make the garden look quite
2,
romantic.
3, 4, all 4 in this bundle. Lights that you can take where you need them, where you want them, push on, push off anywhere around your house, having them outside. If you're having that barbecue,
yes.
you're having, you're staying up late, you're having a little drink
under
in the
the
garden.
parasol, hang them from your pergolas and so on.
3, 4, you get all 4 in that bundle, push and pull. 3 AAAs will give you 120 hours of life on each bulb. And maybe you've got one in the bedside table for the kids. If they're a bit scared at night, they get up and they go to the toilet, they've got a light they can take with them, a power cut, use it as a safety light.
Good point.
Wherever it is, push and pull, you're going to get all 4, and it allows you to hang it anywhere you like with 1.5 meters of the cable, and that's not using any power, electricity. Do you know how much it costs to get an electrician in?
Honestly.
A light in that under the stairs cut.
Yeah.
It's going to cost you hundreds of quid.
Or what about the shed at the end of the garden? Imagine all that cable and all that work.
Yep.
Stick this up. Do you know, I've got one pathetic light in the loft. It's quite small but narrow, so I need one either end. It's absolutely perfect for that. And you just click it on and you're sorted. Right, get all 4 for £17.99. It's unbelievable. Like Richard, to get all 4 colours. I think you create lovely ambience with this. If you have got garden parties in the summer, tie them to the trees. You might multi-buy. You might want a dozen of them dotted around your garden or over there under those trees. Right, 759 476 is your item number. It's £17.99 for the whole bundle. Right then, we know Richard for lots of gadgets, lots of solutions. We love him as the drone guy as well. Right, now we've got lots of drones tomorrow, of course, as well. This is the Striker Jet Pro. This is so easy to fly. I know that because I've got one. Right, Richard, who's this for?
Okay, this is for any age learning how to fly. Whether you're young, whether you're old, anyone over 8 years old, this is an auto takeoff, auto landing, altitude lock controlled drone that you can fly instantly. Now, it's made of a high density foam, not a polystyrene. You can't break it, you can't damage it, and it's completely safe for the kids and adults alike. Now, it's a drone you can fly indoors and outdoors over 100 meters in the air, and you know what? With one button, 3, 2, 1, that's a flip 360 at the touch of a button. Now, I'm not touching the controller, that's hands-free. Look at the stability, look at the control on a drone you can use out the box in 20 seconds. A drone that allows you as a beginner, even if you knock it, even if you bash it, Charlie, it rights itself and comes back for more. And it has an autopilot button. So at the touch of one of the buttons, it will literally do a circle in the air. Whether you're indoor flying or outdoor flying, day or night flying, this thing is incredible. But let's just show you, this drone is made of a flexible high density foam. So you're not going to damage it, you're not going to break it, you're not going to hurt the window, hurt you if it hits you.
They're very
so as
robust.
a beginner, the first drone that allows you, one touch, one button, you've just learnt to fly. Out the box, 20 seconds, and you can use it indoor and outdoor over 120 meters. Looks like a drone, flies like a drone, sounds like a jet, and this allows you to use it instantly. And remember, 1, 2, 3, flip 360 in the air. Safe, fun, easy to use, and a drone that anyone can fly. Predicted to be, by a massive toy retailer in this country, the biggest remote control toy for Christmas this year. We've got it in stock. Our price is unbelievable. Get this now and fly and enjoy.
Well, we've got half term coming up, we've got birthdays coming up. I can vouch how popular these are. I gave one to my 10-year-old nephew. He loves it. This exact one. And he was like an expert, and honestly, hand on heart, within 5 or 10 minutes, he was flipping it, he was doing all sorts of things. He loves it. Be that person to buy your kids this drone, because it's a good feeling. It's £54, sorry, £54 99 pence. That's £54.99. 059 389. It's so easy to look good with this. You can show off with this. But yeah, indoors, outdoors, and to get the batteries are quick to charge, I might add too. So these are really, really good things to have. They're good fun. They're not just gadgets. gadgets, yes, they are toys, but look, you're going to be passing around the controller for all the family members to have a go on this. It's a really good fun and a good feeling piece of kit. So yeah, 059389. If you want it on PayPal, you can do. It's 3 payments of £19.98. It's just that one today because we include your postage in the PayPal instalments too. Right, now, another one of my favourites are these. You're like a superhero with this.
It is, thank you. These are called your glow gloves. Now, if you're into your DIY or you're someone that does your crafting and need light right at that point where you're doing that intricate work, these allow you to do it. Now, it's a little glove that clips over 2 of your fingers, but here's the bit. You press the button and you have lights. Lights now where you need it without interrupting your hands, allowing you to do your DIY, allowing you to do that intricate crafting work, allowing you if you're riding a bike for the kids so they can be seen at night. Now, they are push and turn on and turn off with a USB charge. So there's no batteries being used here. This allows you free movement of your hands anywhere you need to use it, but you've got the lights where you want it.
Yeah.
Maybe it's for safety, for going outside when it's dark. Maybe you're riding a bike or you don't like the kids going out when it's a bit dark without those lights.
Good point, yeah.
Maybe it's for you to keep in the glove box of the car if that tyre goes or the battery needs to
fill up the water.
You can do it. Now, these are LED lights. They will give you 120 hours of light from one charge, and that charge will last months and months in a cupboard, in the glove box. They're always ready to use when you need to use them. And it's a neoprene material, a bit like a wetsuit material. So it fits onto any shape, any size hand, and allows you to turn on, turn off, lights everywhere you like it, and they're right at the tips of your fingers. Maybe you're into your crocheting, maybe you're into your knitting, maybe your DIY. Getting in and needing a light right at that point where you need it. If your fuses go, what better thing could you have for lighting the way? At this price, you're going to get a pair of them, so one for each hand, or one for you, one for the wife. It allows you to keep these in the car wherever you need them, so you have light when you want it for safety. It's there and ready, and it's right at the tip of your fingers.
It is. Do you know what? Yes, it's practical reasons, but look, they're just fun.
Yeah.
I'd go clubbing in those. I'd go raving in those. I would do. But you know, for £60.99, they are a great piece of kit. Yes, they're practical, they're fun, and they're comfortable to wear, aren't they?
They really are.
Too?
It's a neoprene material, so everything in here is completely soft. So if I talk you around it, you've got your 2 LEDs at the top. Whichever fingers you want to put through those little holes there will allow you to have those lights on your hardware. That's the charger, plugs into a USB. All the cables are included, so it's USB charge. One charge will give you 120 hours of life, and this will last months and months in a cupboard, not being used, ready to turn on exactly when you need it. You've got a little sticky Velcro at the bottom. You put your fingers through, wrap it round, and you have lights where you need it without interrupting your hands, without stopping you driving or biking. It allows you to take them with you everywhere you go.
If you're going to the fuse box, you haven't got to rely on someone else to hold a torch. You're not holding one in your mouth. You point where you want the light. It's so clever. It is a practical piece of kit for every home. It's £16.99 again for one pair. It's a 113802. The easy way to shop. Go for this on the website. Lots of you are adding in those storage boxes too. Don't forget the Wonder Brooms. We're going to be looking at those with more demonstrations soon too. Speaking of these storage boxes, the foldable collapsible ones.
Let me get it.
The 22 litre. It's a pack of 4 of them. It's the next few people to check out. We've got more people trying to buy these than available stock, so this is going to sell at any moment now. Well done. That's not going to make onto ITV, who we are joining in about 10-15 minutes. It's flown by already to get, well, nearly get sellouts already. Wow, we've got lots of people watching. Thanks so much to all of you. Right, okay, so let's go back to another popular size of the foldable storage, the 66 litre.
It is. Now, this is our most popular size. This is going to tidy, organise and declutter your home. If you walk into your house and there's piles of stuff absolutely everywhere, it's because we don't have enough storage anymore. Handy Solutions wanted to solve that problem, and these TikTok sensation here on Shop on TV, it's gone absolutely crazy. It's a lightweight storage box, but it's super strong. And why? Because on the inside you have a 4mm steel frame. Now that steel frame means you can stack these up to 4 high with 14 kilograms of weight in each. That is double what you could put in a plastic storage box before you start to crack and break them, and that is in here. Now, number one, we're talking about the material. Waterproof, dustproof, and breathable. So whatever you're putting inside here, this is protecting the winter coats in the summer coats in the winter, if you're putting it in the loft, the garage, even if they're wet and musty, everything inside stays perfect. Maybe it's for keepsakes in here, like the kids' keepsakes and that sort of things.
Or quilts that have been passed down, you know, wedding dresses, you know.
Perfect. Now you've got a zipper at the front, and it's an industrial zipper, so you're never going to get any nicks or niches, and you can load it from the top, but you also have that window at the front. So now, if these are stacked up to 4 high, you can use this like a shelving solution. You can get what's in the bottom one without taking the second and third one off. So you have the window so you can see what's in it, the window, porthole window at the side and the front, then whatever is inside it, ready to go. That double stitched handle to take all that weight of the 14 kilograms, and when you're not using them, the best thing for me, party trick time, they just fold flat. So you don't need to store the storage box when you're not using them. They're always ready to use when you want them, and you're getting 3 in this bundle that you can stack up and ready to go. That's the size of your 66 litre. They are incredible.
They are. When you're not using it, it's not going to be in the way. It's so practical. It's $29.99. By the way, for just one of these, it would normally cost you £18.99, but now it works out to be a tenner each. You're getting 3, yes, for $29.99. So it's £524,699. If you want to multi-buy, not just the same size, but the different sizes, you want to add in the gloves or the lights or the drone, it's capped postage and packaging, so it won't go over the $5.95 on your screen. When you add them all to your basket, check out, you'll just see that 1p&p there.
It is.
So it's very easy.
To show you how they work in terms of how you stack them, this goes with all the different sizes. If we just come over here, let's have a look. Now they will stack
so much
up
in here.
to 4 high, whatever size you're using, whichever size you're doing, whether it's your upholstery, whether it's the kids' toys, whether it's the pet food, whatever it is, you can stack them. But this is what you can do. You can take that one with you if you want it, or you can just take out what you want when you want without having to take down everything that's in there. So whether this is sorting out the utility room, whether this is sorting out the garage, for the tools, your equipment, you can take these everywhere and stack them up to 4 high. But in this set, you're getting all 3 ready to go. 14 kilograms of weight, stacked up to 4 high, window at the top, able to be accessed from the front. These are incredible. Maybe it's for camping. Maybe it's for taking with you in the back of the car, so you can put all the dirty clothes in there if the kids have gone to the park. Maybe it's for shopping. Maybe this is for the keepsakes in your family. They all stack one on top of each other at the best price we've ever bought it to TV. You're loving it, you're multi-buying, you're sorting out your house, tidying, organising, decluttering. Ready to go.
Yes, sure. I like things to match, Richard, too. So we've got 4 different sizes to choose for. Well, at the moment, we've got those 22 litres. But if you want to have matching storage, different sizes for lots of different needs and situations, then go for it. When you're not using it, it's not going to be in the way. It folds down. You can put it in a drawer, perhaps. Right, $29.99 for the 3. Now, people normally multi-buy these. This is the lowest price we've seen on these storage box bundles, all right? On regardless of what size we're looking at, it's the lowest price. But it's a 24-hour deal. We can't do this all the time, OK? So absolutely grab it while you can this morning. Right, under the bed, Richard. That's
OK, so we've now got a storage box that fits in the most practical place in your home. Now, under the bed is where we normally store the spiders and the cobwebs. Now you can store the clothes, the toys, shoes in here, decorations in here, whatever it is you need stored away. Now, it's a flatter size like your 66 litre, so it's got a better profile for going underneath the bed. You've got a window at the side and window at the front, and still you've got that window that gives you the access. Now, imagine this is like the cupboard under your bed. It now allows you to take out what you want without taking it all out. This could be for the extra sheets. This could be for the higher tog when it's the summer and the lower tog when it's the winter. This could be for the bedding inside there. But again, you can take them with you everywhere you go. Maybe from the car, you could use this for the blankets. You could take these for camping.
Yes.
These would be unbelievable for camping because you could keep everything you needed inside there. Now remember, when you're not using them, all they do is fold completely flat. You get double the strength of a plastic storage box. You get the give, so you're not going to crack them or break them, and it allows you to use them indoor, outdoor, day or night, whenever you want, because it's waterproof, dustproof and breathable. And we can use these for decorations. You can use these in my house. We use them for shoes. My wife has one for the indoor shoes, then another box for the outdoor shoes, then another one for the going out shoes. By the way, she's got about 5 different boxes because she's got so many shoes, and they all fit neatly away. bottom of the wardrobe, top of the wardrobe, perfect space to get back the space, get back the organisation, get back the ability to declutter and tidy.
It is. I've bought those plastic ones in the past, and the lid snaps, and then it's just a waste. You have to throw it away. What a waste! But now they're so strong, they're so sturdy. We're going to be looking at more of those later on. That's a phenomenal price. But let's go and have a look and revisit the largest size, 100 litres, Richard. That's massive. Okay,
now the 100 litre is the big boy in our collection. This is the one that you could use maybe in the garage for all the tools. This is the one you could maybe use for all the bedding inside here. It is absolutely
so king-size duvets, pillows, you can fit in just one. Yeah.
It's huge. Now remember, they're all lightweight, but they are super strong. In fact, double the strength of a plastic storage box without the problem of having to find somewhere to put it when you're not filling it up with stuff. So this could literally take all that mess in the lounge, all that mess in the bedroom, tidy it away where you can see what's inside it, waterproof, dustproof and breathable. Like you said, John, a wedding dress would be brilliant in here. The kids keep saying the first lock of hair, the first book that they read, everything.
Oh, you've got to memory boxes
ready to go. And when you're not using them, that 4mm steel frame in there that gives you that strength to stack them 4 high, 14 kilograms of weight. When you're not using them, you just fold them flat. Now they've got an MDF base in there as well, so you get that full strength, full stability, and ready to stack them up one by one by one.
Well, do you know, when you want flexible storage, maybe when your kids go to uni, then they come back, you know, there's always lots of lifting involved, isn't there? You don't always need storage, but sometimes you need it permanently, sometimes occasionally. This is the best of both worlds. Right, £29.99 for the two 100 litre pieces. Normally one is £24.99, so it's like getting another one for a £5. It's brilliant. Right, okay, so maybe you want these. Now, we haven't seen this before. Do you struggle with the warm weather? Maybe it's a certain age, or whether you worry about the sun because you get a little bit too hot. These are absolutely fantastic. These are not just any towels. This is the Instacool. Let's see this in action.
You know, I've always wanted to look cool, and I've never managed to pull it off until now, because here is Richard Meyer looking incredibly cool.
Thank you so much. Now look, with the weather starting to change, maybe you're planning your holidays, the weather's starting to get hotter and hotter, these are going to keep you cool. Now they're a little bit of magic, and we're going to explain how that magic works to keep you cool less than 10 degrees lower than the air temperature in seconds. Now this is your magic towel by Insta Solutions, and it's going to actually keep you cool wherever you go, whether it's walking the dog, whether it's out doing like exercise or anything like that. These are brilliant, even for your pets. Now they work by using a magic technology which cools them down to lower than 20 degrees less than the air temperature.
Can I just say, it's not magic, it's science.
Let me show you.
You know, yeah, just for the record.
All you do is charge them up with water. Now let me just show you, this water's been here to get the room temperature here in our studio. So if we have a look, the water is at 35.3 degrees. Now we're going to soak the towel, the magic towel, and this is how you energize it. No batteries needed, no charging here. Literally, you dip it into water. Now, this could be your water at home. This could be the water from the sea while you're on holiday. This could be a lake while you're going out walking. A brook. And you literally just rinse it all out, and that is now charged, ready to cool down.
Right, okay.
Now, just to show you, the temperature of the towel is exactly the same now, 32.6 as our room temperature.
Yes.
But watch what happens when we activate the magic. Now, to activate the magic, all you do is you pull 3 times, 1, 2, 3, maybe give it an extra 2 for luck, waft it in the air, and it starts to lower the temperature of the towel. Now that's lowering the temperature of your skin when you're wearing it, taking it out maybe for the pets. So let's have a look. We're talking about 10 seconds here, 32 degrees in the room, 21 degrees on that.
Just remember, you have to do, I call it, tuggy, tuggy, waft, waft.
Less than 10 seconds and it starts to go down about 10 degrees.
Cool neck, cool face, cool forehead at night.
Keep you cool on your neck, keep you cool on your forehead. You could use these absolutely anywhere, whether you're doing exercise, whether you're going on holiday. Remember, all you do is put them in the water, rinse it out, and they are ready to go, fully charged. Now, just so you know, inside the pack, you get these little cases. Now, that will last a week with the water ready to go, and you can use it anywhere you like. So you can have these in your bag, take them with you everywhere you go, ready to do it. But remember, the magic happens as soon as you give it the tug.
Tuggy, tuggy, waft, waft.
Little waft in the air, and this will last for up to 3 hours of cooling.
3 hours?
Now remember, 32 degrees was the room temperature here in our studio.
And it was 21.
18.2
So it's still getting
degrees.
cooler.
It will still keep cool and keep you cool for up to 2 to 3 hours. Now, you could take these out when you're walking. You could take them out when you're sunbathing. You could take them out when you're going for a jog or a run. Something like this is going to keep you and your skin cool all the time. It's like magic. In fact, it's really science, but it will work for you absolutely anywhere. Now, look, let's have a look. My skin at the moment, so if I do this on my neck, my skin at the moment, 34.9 degrees. But where the towel is, 18.2.
Wow.
So
do you know, I have trouble sleeping, really huge trouble sleeping at night when it's so cool when it's in the summer. So these are amazing. You can just literally fold them up like this and just put them as a cold compress on your
and remember, you can wet them.
Forehead.
That charges them and keep them in the little storage.
Do you need to cool them in the fridge first?
No, you have to do nothing. This cools themselves down from the normal room temperature. Look, I'll take this one again. So if we have a look right now, our room temperature now, 34.3. We're going to take the towel, you dip it in the water. That's how you charge them up. Ready to use instantly, or a week later if you put them in the
room temperature water.
Take the water out. So again, let's have a look. We're now at 33.6. We've not done the magic.
No, we've got to do the magic
now
first.
We're going to. Remember the 33.6.
Say it with me, folks. Ready? All together now. Tuggy, tuggy, waft, waft.
3 tugs, 4 tugs, waft in the air, and then start to cool yourself down. Instantly, it starts to reduce its temperature. It was 32.9, but the towel, 22.5.
Wow.
22.5.
Now, Rich, you get 3. So you get the blue, the green, and the pink, are we calling it, I suppose? £5 each, basically. They come in the pouches with the carabiners, so you can attach them to your gym bag, on your rucksack, wherever you happen to be going. And again, you could be camping. It could be really, really hot camping, and you're near a pond or something. Just dip them in, or a public toilet even. It doesn't matter. Or if you get the dogs who are overheating, they're big enough, you can put them over their backs.
You can,
You know, you wrap it around your neck as a cold scarf over your forehead, whatever you want to do.
At home, if you've got young kids, if they get a temperature or something like that to keep them cool. Now remember, it was 32.9 the temperature in our studio, the temperature of the water. Now, have a look at that. 18.4
Can I just
degrees.
say, you know, if you get in the car on a really hot day and it's, say, 34 degrees, and you turn the air conditioning on, what do you normally set it to? About 18 degrees, right? This is like personal air conditioning. Well, I mean, it's not got a compressor and, you know, and a refrigerant, but it uses this special technology fabric that cools the water down, and it gives you the effect of air conditioning, which is it cools you down. $14.99 is the price. You get 3 of them from Handy Solutions, the Instacool Magic Towels. How long do they last? I mean, and do you wash them if they need to?
You can wash them in a normal wash. Don't use your
fabric
softener and stuff like that.
Right.
But you can wash these in the normal wash. It will take your temperature down of your skin by 10 to 20 degrees in less than 30 seconds and keep it there for about 3 hours. Now remember, no batteries here. There's nothing to charge up with them. There's no cooling power that you're needing to use power for. It is just using the power of that water and 18.1 degrees. My skin is at 34. The towel is at 18.1, keeping you cool. And using them again and again forever onwards. They never run out. And just take them with you everywhere you go and keep you cool this summer. I'm
just thinking also, if you do work out or something like that, great at the gym. You could even use your bottled water. But also, if you've pulled a muscle or something like that and you need a cold compress on an aching limb, these are absolutely... Anywhere you want to chill, this is the way to do it, and you get 3 of them, so you can, share them, you can split them up into different places, do whatever you like. $14.99 is the price. You can either shop at shopontv.co.uk, or of course you can call us 03333 241 241. Order now.
Oh, Joel, we've got so much to get through. Rich and I were here live until 3 a.m. Do not go to bed. Stay exactly where you are. For storage, for cleaning, we have got you, well, more than covered. Right, we're going to be looking at this in a few minutes' time. This is a brand new bundle, one of the biggest selling brooms we've ever brought to you. Why is that the case, Rich?
The original, the best. This is the Wonder Broom that uses your silicone rubber fingers instead of using the normal hairs and stuff on a normal broom that gets everything stuck and dirt going everywhere. Fully hygienic. You can put this in the dishwasher. You can wash it. Comes out completely clean. clean and bacteria won't stick to it, so it's safe in use around your home. Now, because of the rubber fingers, they form an impenetrable barrier when you push forwards and back, so you don't flick things everywhere. It will get all the mess, all the dirt, first pass every time, wet and dry with that squeegee, but it works on carpet too. The static bringing up all the hair. If you've got pets, this is invaluable. You must get one if you've got pets, because like mine in my house, it will take up everything. But we're not just giving you the broom today. That's what you normally get.
Yeah.
Today you're also going to get the brush as well.
And you get, well, this is one of the most popular items we've got here. So these aren't just any hooks, any mounts,
No, these are on nano hooks. Now these mean they will go on any surface, any seal surface, mirror glass, tile, wallpaper, wood, and there's no mess, no marks, no scratching, drying out, and it allows you to mount stuff. So now we've got a space for your Wonder Broom on the back of any cupboard, any wardrobe, just clicks in. Maybe you use the second one in the garage. You could use this for the electric screwdrivers. You could use it for everything. You've got the hooks that allow you to now mount. Mountable hooks allow you to put the male side on one side, the female on the other. No mess, no marks, fully reusable year after year, and that is like it's free. It's like a bonus. It's like a gift. Double buy them, maybe one for indoors, one for outdoors, maybe one for your home, one for the caravan, one for you, one for the next door neighbour. Well, the brooms are amazing.
We've never seen this bundle before. You've got so many demonstrations. We're going to be doing them any moment now, live here on Shop on TV. Well, a very good morning if you've just flicked on live here on Shop on TV. It's so good to have your company. My name's Charlie. We're here with Richard.
Thank you so much.
And yes, we are live here now on ITV1. We're, of course, live here on STV. You've joined us for the past, 45 minutes or so. We're also live with our friends on YouTube. And we got TikTok running all over the place. It's so good to have you. Right, OK, Richard, we've got just over 2 hours. We're talking cleaning, we're talking storage, but really, really low-value bundles.
We are going to change the way that you clean your home. This is the broom, the best-selling broom, the original, the broom that does everything. It's the best broom you will ever own. It's the only broom you will ever need, and it's the most hygienic broom you will ever use. This is your Wonder Broom, and it's telescopic and allows you to use it anywhere around your home. Now, what makes it special is this. This is silicone rubber bristles. Now, silicone rubber means that bacteria doesn't stick to it. No mess gets stuck on it. You can take the head off and put it in the dishwasher and clean it, used in hospitals, used in hairdressers, but why? Because when you push forwards and back with the silicone rubber, it forms an impenetrable barrier to dust, grime and dirt. It will not let anything through. It's not going to flick it, and I want to show you. Here we've got a load of bits of mess all over the floor. Hopefully your floors aren't like this. But the dog biscuits, it will take every single one instantly, completely clear straight away. Oh look, let's make this worse. This is cornflakes. Let's trash them in. And look, every single bit instantly. It doesn't leave any bit of mess behind. Those rubber bristles, fully hygienic, washable even in your dishwasher, forms an impenetrable barrier. Nothing can get through them, no bacteria can stick, no mess can form on it, no bacteria can grow. These are incredible, but it's not just for your hard surfaces.
Right,
you think it's a mop for hard surfaces? It is, but it's also for your carpets. Now, if I told you this
my favourite demonstration,
this broom is better than your vacuum cleaner if you've got pets. If you've got pets, if you've got long hair, if you've got dust and dirt and debris, watch this. Short, sharp strokes builds a static charge from the rubber, picking up absolutely every bit of hair and dust and dirt, not just from the surface, from right down inside the pile of the carpet. The static charge that it builds up picks it up, locks it in, and gives you the perfect clean every single time. Now look, if you've vacuumed your floor and then you do this if you have pets, you will find everything picking up, coming out. It is the best carpet cleaner you can imagine, and that is not just hard surface, not just the carpet. Come over here. So now we're going to go onto our wooden floor.
This is busy already.
You have to see this. Now, if you've ever dropped a piece of glass on there, you're normally going to get the vacuum. You're not going to use the broom because you're worried that you're going to leave bits behind.
Oh,
watch this.
You don't want to get your hands in that.
No. Every single bit of glass, one sweep, and I am so confident every bit's gone.
Yeah.
completely safe. So great for the young kids around the house for tidying up after them. Great for use any way you like. And remember, it's telescopic. So if you got manual dexterity, you want to go up high, you want to go down low, this can be adjusted to whatever height you need it at the touch of the broom. But I want to show you something. You don't just have an impenetrable barrier made by those rubber bristles, you've also got an incredible rubber squeegee on there. Remember, no bacteria can grow, no mess can form. So what happens when this happens around your home? You recognise it? That's the kids. That's the kids. Maybe you're making an omelette. Maybe you're making a scrambled egg. Watch, with this broom, one swipe, absolutely dry, everything picked up and done.
I would waste so much kitchen time.
Ultimate brush. And those rubber fingers, an impenetrable barrier to any dirt, dust or grime.
If you spill milk, milky cereal, honestly, so if it's wet, you obviously don't use a vacuum for that. This is for all those types of spillages. This is one of the best bundle I believe we've done with the Wonder Broom. We're going to go remind you what you get for your money.
Charlie, that's also brilliant for the shower. So you could use that for the shower cabinet. You could use that for drying inside and outside. This is the best broom for cleaning windows. This is the best broom. If you've got artificial grass outside, the one brush and broom that you can use, it's incredible.
Yes.
But it's not just the brush that you're getting. Have a look right now at some of the things around your house you're going to be able to use it for, and then I'll show you what extra bonuses we're giving you with this.
Well, this could be your line of
everything on the floor. Spilt milk, absolutely incredible. If you've got pets, don't even think about it. Get one for you, get one for a friend. This is the ultimate. Whether you're outside, a broom that works as good outside as inside, drying the furniture, drying the windows, it's absolutely incredible. Now you can use this on your clothes, you can use it in the house, you can use it absolutely everywhere. They bristles washable in the dishwasher, and that includes your bonus brush. You get the Wonder Brush and the Wonder Broom. We're giving you that as a bonus, and this can be used anywhere. Now look, you've got the same rubber bristles, but you've also got an angled head. Now that's for your stairs. That will get into the crevices, the nooks and crannies.
Behind the sofa.
Behind the sofa. But also just into the risers as you're doing it. But let me show you on the chair, because whatever it is that you're using it for, it picks up all those hairs, every bit, straight into the bristles. It's the static charge that does it. Use this around the home. Use this as a lint roller on your clothes. It's absolutely incredible. Every single last bit, these are brilliant. Using that to get right into the corners, right round the sides. It's an unbelievable brush, and it's in this bundle too. So you get the broom and the brush, and then you get those magic melts.
You get those hooks. By the way, that brush, is that good for getting hairs off you? Like
hairs off clothes, absolutely perfect. Yeah. So like a lint roller, but much better. The static charge actually picks the hairs out. They stick to it, so you can then take them off. They will literally fly them off your clothes.
You can just rinse under the tap, like Richard said, put it in your dishwasher. It's like having a new brush or a new broom when you take them out each and every time. Right, loving this. £19.99. If it was just for the broom and the brush, I would say absolutely go for it. But you're getting much more for your money. I've never seen this before. We've never even done this bundle before.
24 hours only. We're going to throw in our magic mounts. Now the magic mounts are very special. Come over here, Charlie. I'm going to explain.
Should we have a look?
Yeah.
We want to see how strong these are.
Now, number one, these are a mount that will go on any surface around your home. This will go on any sealed surface, wood, glass, tile, mirror, no mess, no marks, no scratches, no adhesive, no screwing in, and you've now got vertical storage space everywhere with these two for hanging up the broom and the brush, and these, I'm going to explain how they work now. So come and have a look. This is the best-selling thing that we've ever done here at Handy Solutions. We're adding it as a bonus with your broom for this 24 hours. Now, Charlie, this is nanotechnology. Now, when you're talking about nanotechnology, it feels like an adhesive, it feels like it's sticky, but there is no adhesive there whatsoever, none. This is nanotechnology, millions of little air suckers, and those air suckers, a bit like those, like the kids' guns that you used to fire the air sucker against
I know
the
the
wall.
ones.
All you do is you put it onto whatever surface you like, and you press on the side. Now that sticks the air straight on there. Now this will work on wood, glass, tile, anywhere around your home, reusable, no adhesive, no mess, no marks, no scratches, no screwing in, and instantly 4 kilograms of weight
Fair play.
Straight away. That is on the normal hook, but these new hooks allow you to hang vertically
Utensils,
as well
pans.
as horizontally. So you can now use these outside to hang the cables. You can use these to hang your lights outside. You could use these inside, anywhere you like, where you need extra storage. You've now got hangers that will take the heaviest coats, the heaviest jackets, and there's no mess. And all you do is peel off from the edge. It breaks the air seal, so there's no adhesive, there's no glue, and you can take it to any surface you like, one material to another, instantly.
Yeah.
And that is 4 kilograms of weight in seconds, no having to wait. That hook is ready to go. Use them indoor, outdoor, reusable as many times you like. You get 4 of those in the magic mounts, the 2 hooks for your brooms, and then you get these. Now these are super special. This is for the first time using that nanotechnology. We have one side male and one side female. So if I come over here, Charlie,
let's have a look.
Have a look for the first time ever. If you're in rental accommodation, if you've got a caravan, anywhere where you're not allowed to screw, make a mark, this is able to now mount your mirrors, your pictures, your tile, anything. You put the male side sticks onto the whatever you're trying to hang, and this will go up to 4 kilograms of weight. So that's the heaviest mirror. That is the big
And that's large mirrors.
And then literally the female side goes on the wall, no mess, no marks, no scratches, and it mounts it. You could use it for your controller. So you put the male side on one side, you put the female side on the surface, no mess, no marks, no scratches, reusable, take them off as many times you like, locks in place. Your hooks, your hangers, the full set of 10, like a gift, like a bonus with the broom, ready to go.
Do you want, maybe not DIY, even those little, those little picture hooks, when I hammer them in, I always bend the little pins, you always catch my fingers. When you pull them out, bits of plastic come away with it, and then you've got a big job in your hands. This, you just peel off and put it wherever you want.
No mess, no marks, no scratches. And remember, this broom, I'm hearing how busy it's getting.
You'll love it.
Maybe you're buying one, there are people multi-buying. Maybe you're buying one for you, one for the person next door. Maybe you're buying one for inside, one for outside. Maybe one for the home, one for the caravan. These are the only broom you're ever going to need. The best broom you will ever own. Honestly, hand on heart, and the most hygienic broom you could use around the house. Why? Because this is silicone rubber. Now, this is the original, this is the #1, this is the best. That silicone rubber here, bacteria cannot form on it. Bacteria cannot grow or stick. It forms an impenetrable barrier to dust, dirt and grime when you push forwards or backwards, and that lets you use it for wet surfaces as well. That's a squeegee on there too. So remember, everything gets caught. So whether you've got little stuff on the floor, big stuff on the floor, it doesn't leave a single bit of dirt behind. This broom will pick everything up. But remember, because we're talking about an impenetrable barrier and using the rubber technology, that's why hospitals use them. That's why the hairdressers use them. This will pick everything up around your home. It will literally change the way you clean. Now remember, that silicone rubber technology is brilliant on a hard surface, but for the first time, a carpet, better than a vacuum cleaner. So
We've reached a busy part of the show.
Crazy.
The pennies dropped, Richard. People have seen the value. You've seen that saving. You get the hooks with the one broom, and you get the brush. £90.
Sorts your house out, tidies your house, and cleans. Now, if you've got pets at home, if you've got dirty carpets, have a look. That rubber technology, it is the short, sharp pull that builds a static charge and doesn't just collect it, it actually picks through the static all the hair straight from the pile of the carpet. So anything that was right down in the bottom, it lifts it up, it locks it in, and that is how you are going to collect all that pet hair, giving you what you know to be the cleanest carpet there is using that silicone rubber technology. This broom is incredible. It does things that you would never expect a broom to be able to do, whether it's a hard surface or a carpet. But then come and have a look at this.
We're busy on the phone lines.
Wet
We need to direct you to the website. We're going to get cues on the phone. shopontv.co.uk. You can set up an account, or you can just check out as a guest. But get this home. This is fantastic.
We've done the glass. We've done the... Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Doubling buy.
Wow.
We've got triple. Everyone, get it in. Check it out. Make sure it's yours, because you get the magic hooks only with it for the 24 hours. It's like an extra gift. And let me show you.
Can't do this all
So
the
look.
time.
This is the biggest dog on the planet here.
That's an Alaskan brown bear, I think.
No, let me show you on one of them. Now, I'm going to use just water. I don't want to use chemicals in my home. I've got young kids. I don't want to use the chemical cleaners, the stuff like that. So I'm just going to use water. And what makes this special, oh, let me just get that water, there we go, is you can use those brushes to agitate the stain. Now you agitate the stain, which loosens it, and then the squeegee takes every single bit
Just water?
away. Water. Completely clean and dry because we've taken all the water away. You then use a dishcloth or something to wipe the bit of the back.
Yeah.
This is perfect. Silicone rubber gets every bit of dirt, every bit of dust. You squeegee on the side, that's going to pick up all the wet messes. Up on the skirting boards, you could use this on the shower curtain, outside for
tile
cleaning your
walls.
windows. This broom does everything. And remember, it's also telescopic. So if you need to get up high or down low, you can choose the height of it. It's completely for picking up every mess, wet, dry, carpets, and now with those magic hooks, you can hang the broom behind the cupboard, hang the broom behind the door, and hang up the pictures. Mirrors, no mess, no marks, no scratches, no nails, no screws, and reusable those hooks year after year on repeat, as many times you like. Please be quick, make sure it's yours. These hooks are incredible.
It really is incredible. And talking of incredible, we've got more demonstrations, so stay with us. Do not go to bed. Wake up your friends, because look, this is an efficient way of cleaning your house, and it's so hygienic. £19.99 for the broom. You're going to get the handle brush too, and you're going to get all of those mounts, the 10 magic mounts, one of the biggest selling, well, the biggest selling item from Handy Solutions, as Richard said. You know, I said we had the biggest part of the show a few minutes ago. We have literally now just reached the busiest part. I would check out your baskets. At this rate, it's not going to last 24 hours. It's not going to last. If you want to get yours, add it to your basket, you need to check out. You're saving good money here, folks. It's £19.99 for the whole bundle. I've never even done this bundle before. So your item number is 887697. Right, if you have got questions, anything for Richard whilst we're here live, or maybe you're one of the many individuals who have bought the Wonder Broom, let us know what you love about it. How has it helped you keep your home looking spick and span? So yeah, studio@shopontv.co.uk. Right, we're going to be looking at those very, very shortly again. We're going to be coming back to them, but we're going to be talking about storage in a minute. Right. Oh, my, do you know what? That is not a dog. That's definitely a bear paw. That's a bear print. We're worried now. Where on earth? How on earth does that get in the house? It's a brown Alaskan bear. Just, if they run at you, don't run away. Anyway, look, wet messes, dry messes. This could be kitchen. You know those brushes, you know, the bristles in the kitchen? They get bits of onion in there, they get all sorts of stuff. They start smelling, they're awful. This is hygienic. That's why hospitals love this kind of technology. Because once you've used your brush, when you think it's ready, rinse it under the tap or put it in your dishwasher. Hygienic cleaning. We love that. It's the big bundle, £19.99. Right. Okay. We cannot stay long on this. We didn't think we'd have stock for our ITV1 viewers. It's limited stock. It's going to be the first size to sell out of the storage boxes. Why do we want this, and Rich?
Okay, this is the 22 litres. So you get 4 of these in the bundle. They'll go on any shelf, anywhere you like, whether it's your books, whether it's your toys. It allows you to...
it's going to go. It's going to go. It's going to go. $34.99 is $29.99.
Seriously quick.
For 4. Right, we need to move on. So, guys, it's the next few people who click that checkout button. Right, don't worry, though. We've got other sizes for you. This is the 66 litre.
It is. Our Handy Solutions storage is the best-selling products that we do here on the channel for storage, tidying, organising and decluttering. TikTok sensation here on Shop on TV. Incredible. Why? This is a storage box that is lightweight, that you can use anywhere around your home, wherever you want, a flexible storage solution, but it's super strong. And why is it super strong? Because it has a 4mm steel frame inside, allowing you to take 14 kilograms away, and you can stack them up to 4 high. That is twice the strength of a plastic storage box, but you can't crack it or break it, and stuff it and overstuff it is brilliant. Now you've got a zipper at the front top that allows you to stack them, but you've also got a zipper at the front allowing you to store stuff inside. So you can put all your clothes inside there, and when they're stacked up you can get to what's at the bottom as well as what is at the top. Now this is waterproof, dustproof and breathable, and that's what makes these different to anything else out there right now. Whatever you put inside this storage box, whether it's the winter coats in the summer coats in the winter, whether you're taking these upstairs, downstairs, in the smelly garage, in the dusty the loft, everything will come out smelling and looking as good as it went in. Things are protected. Your wedding dress inside here, it's brilliant. But when you're not using them, they just fold flat.
Yeah.
And that's what makes these so different. Where do you put a storage box when you're not using it? You have to find a storage place for it, not with the 66-litre storage box. MDF base, ready to use when you want to use it, and it's ready. 14 kilograms of weight taken inside, stacked up to 4 high, waterproof, dustproof and breathable, and you can use them from the car. So if there's one of these in the car, my kids come home with muddy clothes, it all goes in the storage box. We take it straight down to the laundry room. Maybe this is for your winter coats, maybe this is for your dresses, the kids' toys, the keepsakes, whatever you want to store to tidy, organise and declutter your home. The windows at the front so you can see what's in it even when it's stacked up. Window on the sides, you can stack them sideways or front ways, and when you're not using them, they just, Charlie, fold flat. And today, the best deal we've ever bought them to air. We have never gone to this price. This isn't even matching. This is the lowest price we've ever bought it to air.
It is, but considerably, definitely.
24
and then
hours
some.
only.
Yeah, we can't do this all the time, folks. Again, we don't think this is going to last 24 hours. We're about to sell out of one size already, but if you want the 366 litre, bear in mind, one of those would normally cost you £18.99. Forget it, it's going to be £10 each. That's what it works out to be. Right, 524699 is your item number. Okay, look how beautiful they're going to look in your house. Who would have thought? Beautiful storage. They do, they look the part, but they're not going to be in the way when you're not using them. Right, before we move on to different sizes, we've just been demonstrating the Wonder Broom, which comes with a brush and the 10 magic mounts. They are flying out. It's not yours before you check out your basket. If you've never shopped this before, you need to go to the website, shopontv.co.uk, click live deals, scroll down, add it to your basket, and get those baskets checked out. We don't think it's going to be here by the morning. So if you're tempted, before you get to bed, get it home, enjoy it. And Kayla, let us know why you love it. We get so much good feedback from this. Look, it's £19.99. We've never seen that bundle before. No. We may not see it again. Hopefully we will, but who knows? Right, okay, yeah, any questions? Email us in whilst we've got Richard here live. Hello to STV, hello to ITV1, hello to YouTube, hello to TikTok. We've got a lot of people watching.
We've got lots of people that are tidying, organising, decluttering their home because you're loving our storage boxes. Now, we wanted to show you how much fits in a 66-litre storage box. Maybe you're switching over to the summer, the winter clothes going away, the summer clothes coming out, but I want to show you how much you'll fit inside this 66-litre. So I'm using it to store all the pillows. Right. So let's have a look how many pillows you can fit in. We're going to talk about 1 pillow, Charlie. Yeah. 2 pillows, Charlie. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pillows in that 66-litre storage box. Now remember, it's not just about the space, it's a 4mm steel frame, so you've got the strength, you can stack them up to 4 high, and when you're not using them, you can literally fold them away. But what I want to do is to show you how you stack them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 inside there. This is a storage box that allows you to protect, look after, tidy and organise your home, getting rid of those piles in the corner, give you back more storage, more space. Maybe it's the bottom of the wardrobe where you want to use it. Take them with you everywhere. Those industrial handles will allow you to use it anywhere you like, but watch this, because I'm going to take it over here and stack them, because you can stack up to 4 high. Now, how does it work? What are we talking about? Well, I've got the pillows in the top one, the bedding in the second one, the kids' toys, pet stuff. It doesn't matter what you're stacking, what you're storing, these will allow you to do it. But remember, for the first time ever, you've also got that window at the front. So now as a shelving solution, you can take out what you want from the kids' toy room. You can take out what you want for the bedding. It doesn't matter. You don't have to take it down. Stacked up to 4 high, 14 kilograms of weight in each, and you can stack them ready to use. Indoor, outdoor, in the shed, in the garage, it doesn't matter where you use them because it's waterproof, dustproof and breathable, and when you're not using them, they fold completely flat. You need to be quick, mix your sizes, sort out your home. These are brilliant.
Joe, I absolutely love your passion for these. You guys have been loving them too. We've had some brilliant reviews. You absolutely adore them. San has been in touch. Thanks very much, San, if you're watching. San says, but look, we got so many 5-star reviews. This is just one of them. Very sturdy and loads of room. I ordered the set of 3 and I'm using using them for storing my shoes. They stack on top of each other and still keep their shape. Much neater than the shoe storage container I had, where the screws were constantly falling out. You don't want to step on them, do you? I highly recommend these classy containers. I need to remember that word, classy. They are. They're not cardboard boxes. They're not those plastic things that they brittle and crackle over the place. They look nice too. We want them to look nice on our house. Right, we've got various different sizes though for you. Right, normally for just one of these would be £18.99. Don't buy the individuals. That would be £56.97. Don't buy it that way. Go for this item number and you can get a bargain price. They worked out to be £10 each. Oh, did you hear what I just said?
Yep.
We've had a sellout. Already we've had a sellout. Well, I nearly clapped then. Well, standing ovation. Well done. 4-piece set, £29.99. I was nearly applauding you. Well done, because you've got genuinely a bargain. We think we're going to get more sellouts if it keeps on going like that. Right, so Richard, we've got another popular size right here.
Okay, this is our under the bed, but this isn't just under the bed. This is under the sofa, under the bed. This is under the bottom of your wardrobe, on the top shelf of the wardrobe. It is a different shaped size for 58 litres of storage, allowing you to take probably in here, well, at home we can fit about 30 pairs of shoes in there. You could have all your expensive jumpers, all your expensive clothes in here. What do you normally store under the bed at the moment? Spiders and cobwebs. This allows you to make use of that space. Again, zipper at the top and zipper at the front. So even when this is under the bed, you don't have to take it out. You don't have to lift it out. You just put your hand in and take out what you want. Stored in there like an under the bed drawer.
And you can see which one you need to get into because that window.
And you've got your window at the front, so it's like a porthole window. You can see what's inside it. Now remember, this is waterproof, dustproof and breathable again. This is for tidying, organising, decluttering your home, but protecting what you put inside it. You've got the 4mm steel frame around the inside, which gives you double the strength of a plastic storage box. So it's stronger than a plastic storage box, but the most important thing, it's got give. You do that on a plastic storage box, put too much in, it's cracked, it's broken. And what do you do with a plastic storage box when you're not storing stuff in it? Find somewhere to store it, because it's huge. But not with these. Folds flat, take them with you everywhere you go. You have a storage solution that you can use anywhere around your home. This is an MDF base, so you've got all the strength, all the weight, and when you want to use it, you literally just fold it back out again. All the strength, up to 4 high. Now here is my 22, my under the bed. I want to show you how much fits in an under the bed.
Okay.
Now here's a great example for what you can use them for as well. Hands up. Who's got Christmas decorations that from putting them away after Christmas, they're broken by the time you get
and they're not cheap.
The
price of decorations is ridiculous.
So look, we use ours at home for shoes. We use ours at home for crafting stuff for the kids. We use it at the bottom of the wardrobe. You know where the clothes hang, but you've got that space that's never used? The storage boxes
or the top
they're
shelf.
amazing.
Quite often you have one of them.
But if you've got those very delicate storage, this is like my ones. This could be the glass baubles. This is the polystyrene decorations that we use on our tree. If you've ever put decorations away in a bag, what happens? Something lands on them. It doesn't matter with this storage box. You've got that steel frame on the inside. You can stack them up to 4 high. If you want to just take one thing out, because you just need one thing today, you don't need to take the whole lot out, you've got access to it, whether it's under the bed, whether it's above the cupboards and the wardrobes, whether it's in the shed, in the garage, it doesn't matter, because it's waterproof, dustproof, and breathable, so whatever is inside it comes out smelling and looking as good as it went in. 3 of these, the best price we've ever bought it to air, and remember the P&P, if you buy the under the beds and then you also buy a set of the 66 litres, you're going to tidy and organise your home, but you pay 1 P&P, as many sets of 3 as you get, Charlie.
Yeah, you really do. Multi-buying this. Quite often people buy so many bundles whilst we got offers on. Whilst we're talking about that, I have not seen an offer as good as this. It's the lowest price we've ever had on all of these size options, actually. So £34.99 is a bargain, because normally one would be £18.99. That's well over £50 worth for £29.99. I can't believe it. Right, 031 684. Thanks so much to everyone who has just checked out their baskets. You're not going to be disappointed. They're sturdy, they're wipeable, they're breathable, they're protecting your maybe family heirlooms. I think honestly for clothes, we attach so many memories to clothes, whether it's a quilt your grandmother made you, whether it's your wedding dress, your bridesmaid's dress, whether it's the first suit you bought, whether it's your children's clothing that they're growing out of. Oh my word, we've got to keep these. It's memorabilia. That price is extraordinary. Please don't wait for the morning and buy individual ones. Get this whilst you can. Right, we love this. Anonymous says, OMG, I thought, nah, this won't be any good, but wow, it's so sturdy and great for packing. My sari's in them. Absolutely love the storage box. I'm going to have to order some more soon. How about that? Another 5-star review. There's loads. We could keep doing reviews and keep doing them, but you know, we got lots more to go through. If you have already bought these, because lots of you will have done, let us know why you love them. What do you store in these? Let's share ideas. Because I think tidy place, tidy mind.
Yep.
You know, when you're a bit of a sort, Richard, I feel a bit more in control. When you walk in your house, when you walk downstairs in the morning, I think it feels good.
It does, because when it's not organised, it's frustrating. You walk into your house, you want to be nice and calm, and it's just frustrating. Oh, why is it over there? Why?
Yeah, don't.
These allow you to do it. If you've got kids, now to give you the story, basically my kids were born 9 years ago. I've got 9-year-old twins, and my wife became a crafter that same year.
Yeah.
Now, if you know crafting and stuff like that, for 1 year the house got a bit messy. The second year it was an absolute disaster. So we tried to find products that helped us in our home get back storage, get back space, and these are what we created. And they literally have solved the problem in my home. They look great in the corner, so you can fill it with stuff and it still looks good, but it allows you to store whatever you want to tidy away. Now, this is 100 litres, the biggest size that we do. Will stack up to 4 high and allowing you to use it indoor, outdoor, day or night. When you're not using them, they just fold flat. So you can take them with you everywhere you go, have one in the back of the car, one at home, ready to use when you want to use it. MDF base, so you've got that full strength inside there as well, and use them to store, stack, tidy and organise, and it's waterproof, dustproof and breathable. Now, I'm hearing how many of you are getting them. You've got to check them out. You've got to make sure they're yours. Please, please check them out right now to make sure that you get that 24-hour deal. Lightweight, super strong and waterproof, dustproof and breathable. This will take more than a plastic storage box. This will have double the strength because that 4mm steel frame, and it doesn't matter even if you overfill it. Do you want to see how much you fit in 100 litres, Charlie?
It sounds to me like people are multi-buying various different sizes, and it's the same design, same colour, so they're all going to be matching. Right, which I love. It's $29.99 again for the 2-piece. Normally just one of them is $24.99. Get another for £5. That's what it's like. It's excellent.
100 litres of storage in here. So let's have a look what we've got and what you can fit in a 100-litre storage box. Now, when my sister comes round to stay, she normally lets me know when she's about 3 minutes away from the house. This is the bedding ready to go. We've got 1 pillow, 2 pillows. She loves a 3rd pillow. The biggest Super King duvet that I could find inside here, and then we have got the weighted blanket that goes on there as well. This will fit anything inside it. This could be the equipment. Maybe you have all the kitchen equipment that you can't get out all the time, so you're keeping it in the garage or the shed. This allows you to take it. Waterproof, dustproof and breathable, whatever it is you're storing away. The wedding dress, the keepsakes for the kids, that first lock of hair, the first book, all that stuff can go in these because it protects it as well as stores them. And you've got these for anywhere in the home, whether it's outside, inside, in the shed, in the loft, wherever you like. It's got the window at the front with 100 litres, so you can see what you need is inside it, and you can take them with you everywhere you go and stack them because the strength is because that metal steel frame which folds flat when you're not using them.
So indoors, outdoors, it could be toys you play in the garden this summer. I honestly think DIY kits, I've got so many paint rollers and bits like that, like sanding pads. Honestly, you really do. I just think having everything, maybe even labelled, where we're going to use these is going to be a space saver. And they look the part, they're sturdy. £29.99. Even if you've got a few plastic boxes knocking around, it's a matter of time before they get cracked. And when you're not using them, they're in the way. They're ugly. When you're not using these, you could put them in a drawer. You know, put them underneath your wardrobe, who knows? Right, we all need storage. We all need flexible storage too. You're moving house. When you're going on holiday, you don't need a box every time, but you need one to pop up when you go and get your shopping. It's 810466. Again, one of them, $24.99. Please don't buy that one. It's, in fact, actually, based on that, our usual price at $34.99 is still very, very good. But this is a ridiculous deal. We can only do it for 24 hours. It's not going to last 24 hours. $29.99 is ridiculous value for money. Charlie. It's 810466. Right, if you go to the website, you'll see all the sizes there. We've got the one suitable for under the bed. They're the 58 litres. Oh, that is actually the busiest one. The 22-litre option, where you got 4, that sold out quite a while ago. Now, that's gone. We thought that'd be the first one. I can bet which one's going to be the next one. Right, a quarter of the stock of the under-the-bed one has gone. It's gone. That's the 58 litre, okay? You get 3 of those. Multi-buy them. And if you multi-buy, you can spread the cost interest-free using PayPal. So, yeah, PayPal paying 3, and we include your postage on there. By the way, postage and packaging, talking of which, it's capped. So if you're going to be buying, the Wonder Broom bundle, if you're going to be buying the storage, if you're going to be buying the lights, maybe the drones, any of these deals you see right here, don't forget the magic pens. Oh yeah, it's all capped P&P, so it won't go over at that £5.95. Right, the Wonder Broom bundle is super busy. We have seen it before, yes, and it's been a massive seller, but we have never seen it with the 10-pack of magic mounts before. It's a brand new bundle. A third of the stock's already gone. Oh my word. We've got an hour and a half. Richard and I are here live until 3 a.m. So if you've got any questions, we'd love to hear from you. Studio at shopontv.co.uk. Right. I'm not just being polite. This is one of my favourite products. This is such a need, every house.
Do you have that corner of the room that's too dark? Do you have that cupboard under the stairs where you can't afford to get the electrician in to put a new bulb in? Do you have that part of the garage where you just can't see what's there? Light where you need it, where you want it, whenever you want to use it, without having to do any plugs or anything else at all. Now, you get 1.5 metres of this cable. Now, it's not electricity cable. This is a push and pull. So you put 3 AAA batteries in. It gives you 120 hours of life, and you can use these inside and outside. They're weatherproof. Hang them wherever you like. This could be under the pagoda. This could be under that umbrella to decorate the garden. This could be above the kids' bedside table so it gives them a light where you like it. This could be hidden in your drawer so that when your wife goes to sleep, you can get the book out and read it. It's light where you want it when you want it, but you don't have one of them. You get all 4 in this bundle, Charlie.
Right.
Push and pull, 120 hours worth of light, 3 AAA batteries go in each one, and it's light where you need it, where you want it. Maybe it's for camping. Maybe it's for taking anywhere you like. In the trees in the garden, looking beautiful.
That'd be nice ambience
garden. Oh, they are absolutely stunning. Now, you can use these indoor, you can use them outdoor, but the best thing about them is this doesn't heat up. So it's safe for young children as well, and this is plastic. There's no glass involved here. So even if you knock and bash and smash them, you're not going to damage them. You're not going to break them. Now, you can use these in the power cut. You can use them for camping. Imagine hanging that. If you're going to a festival, this summer, you can literally have the light where you want it, when you need it, without having to 120 hours of light from the 3 AAA batteries, and you're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, all the 4 different colours. Great for decorating, great for hanging around the house, great for the kids to keep in the bedside table if they wake up at night. They get a bit scared if the lights are off. They've got their own light where they want it, and you literally can just hang it up wherever you want. And that cupboard, that wardrobe that's always too dark at the back, light where you want it, when you need it. Push and pull.
Well, maybe you've always wanted light at the end of your garden, your shed, your storage boxes and all sorts, but you don't want to pay those electrician prices. Well, you just put this on. Yeah, just turn it onto the wall. You've got instant light. It's fantastic. You just add your own 3 AA batteries. You're good to go. It's £17.99 for all 4 of them. It's £759,475. Where would you put these? Let us know, because if you've got an idea, that could spark off an idea for someone else. Let's help each other. You know, if it's going to make life a little bit easier with visibility, then it's worth every single money. I honestly believe attics, more light the merrier. I really do believe that. That's going to be the first. I'll put 2, one either end, one in my shed, and have one underneath the stairs. But for that price, for more visibility, no electricity cost, you just hang
don't have to get an electrician in. Don't have to get someone in to be able to see the back of that wardrobe. Just hang one of these up, ready to go. You're going to use it for 2 minutes to go in that wardrobe and pick that thing out, or in the under the stair cupboard, 2 minutes to find what you wanted. Off. 120 hours of light from 3 AAA batteries.
It's really impressive, that, you know. And you can move them around so easily. Our Leslie's got an idea. Like, you might want to multi-buy them. If you've got, like, garden parties or weddings and so on, if you want to illuminate, I don't know, down the driveway. If
all along the fences, the fence line. 4 inside this bundle, and you can literally add to them, take them away. When you want them, you want them. When you don't want them, you don't have them. And they're ready to use as soon as you have them.
Honestly, we're always busy for these. This is one of the busiest starts to looking at these bulbs we've actually had, I think. So it's £17.99 for all 3 of them. Add it into your basket with the storage boxes, with the Wonder Room bundles. We've got lots more on the website, so do check that out. Right, okay, we love gadgets from Richard. He's never short of a gadget or two. Let's have a look at the Insta-Cool. Now, you were with Rob with this recently, weren't you, actually?
It's a magic, it's like a magic scarf that will keep you cool, lowering your temperature by 10 degrees in 10 seconds. So you could use this whenever it gets hot, whenever it gets warm, whether you exercise, maybe with your pets. They are incredible. Make sure you check these out, because these really are magic.
Honestly, you love them. And do you know what? I could do these. I love going to festivals. Honestly, whatever age you are, if you want to make sure you keep cool, this is ideal. Here is why you love them, and here's how they work.
You know, I've always wanted to look cool, and I've never managed to pull it off until now, because here is Richard Meyer looking incredibly cool.
Thank you so much. Now look, with the weather starting to change, maybe you're planning your holidays, the weather's starting to get hotter and hotter, these are going to keep you cool. Now they're a little bit of magic, and we're going to explain how that magic works to keep you cool less than 10 degrees lower than the air temperature in seconds. Now this is your magic towel by Insta Solutions, and it's going to actually keep you cool wherever you go, whether it's walking the dog, whether it's out doing like exercise or anything like that. These are brilliant, even for your pets. Now they work by using a magic technology which cools them down to lower than 20 degrees less than the air temperature.
Can I just say, it's not magic, it's science.
Let me show you.
You know, yeah, just for the record.
All you do is charge them up with water. Now let me just show you, this water's been here to get the room temperature here in our studio. So if we have a look, the water is at 35.3 degrees. Now we're going to soak the towel, the magic towel, and this is how you energize it. No batteries needed, no charging here. Literally, you dip it into water. Now, this could be your water at home. This could be the water from the sea while you're on holiday. This could be a lake while you're going out walking.
Brook.
And you literally just rinse it all out, and that is now charged, ready to cool down.
Right, okay.
Now, just to show you, the temperature of the towel is exactly the same now, 32.6 as our room temperature.
Yes.
But watch what happens when we activate the magic. Now, to activate the magic, all you do is you pull 3 times, 1, 2, 3, maybe give it an extra 2 for luck, waft it in the air, and it starts to lower the temperature of the towel. Now that's lowering the temperature of your skin when you're wearing it, taking it out maybe for the pets. So let's have a look. We're talking about 10 seconds here, 32 degrees in the room, 21 degrees on that.
Just remember, you have to do, I call it tuggy, tuggy, waft, waft.
Less than 10 seconds, and it starts to go down about 10 degrees.
Cool neck, cool face,
now
cool forehead at night.
Keep you cool on your neck, keep you cool on your forehead. You could use these absolutely anywhere, whether you're doing exercise, whether you're going on holiday. Remember, all you do is put them in the water, rinse it out, and they are ready to go, fully charged. Now, just so you know, inside the pack, you get these little cases. Now, that will last a week with the water ready to go, and you can use it anywhere you like. So you can have these in your bag, take them with you everywhere you go, ready to do it. But remember, the magic happens as soon as you give it the tug.
Tuggy, tuggy, waft, waft.
Little waft in the air, and this will last for up to 3 hours of cooling.
3 hours?
Now remember, 32 degrees was the room temperature here in our studio.
And it was 21.
18.2
so it's still getting cooler.
It will still keep cool and keep you cool for up to 2 to 3 hours. Now you could take this out when you're walking, you could take them out when you're sunbathing, you could take them out when you're going for a jog or a run. Something like this is going to keep you and your skin cool all the time. It's like magic. In fact, it's really science, but it will work for you absolutely anywhere. Now look, let's have a look. My skin at the moment, so if I do this on my neck, my skin at the moment, 34.9 degrees, but where the towel is, 18.2.
Wow.
So
do you know, I have trouble sleeping, really huge trouble sleeping at night when it in the, I know when it in the, it's so cool when it's in the summer. So these are amazing. You can just literally fold them up like this and just put them as a cold compress on your
and remember, you can wet them.
Forehead.
That charges them and keep them in the little storage.
Do you need to cool them in the fridge first?
No, you have to do nothing. This cools themselves down from the normal room temperature. Look, I'll take this one again. So if we have a look right now,
it's
our room temperature now, 34.3. We're going to take the towel, you dip it in the water. That's how you charge them up. ready to use instantly, or a week later if you put them
Just
in the
room
pouch.
temperature water.
Take the water out. So again, let's have a look. We're now at 33.6. We've not done the magic.
No, we've got to do the magic
now
first.
We're going to. Remember the 33.6.
Say it with me, folks. Ready? All together now. Tuggy, tuggy, waft, waft.
3 tugs, 4 tugs, waft in the air, and then start to cool yourself down. Instantly, it starts to reduce its temperature. It was 32.9, but the towel, 22.5.
Wow.
22.5.
Now, Rich,
Yep.
you get 3. So you get the blue, the green, and the pink, are we calling it, I suppose? £5 each, basically. They come in the pouches with the carabiners, so you can attach them to your gym bag, on your rucksack, wherever you happen to be going. And again, you could be camping. It could be really, really hot camping, and you're near a pond or something. Just dip them in, or a public toilet even. It doesn't matter. Or if you get the dogs who are overheating, they're big enough, you can put them over their backs.
You can, yep.
You know, you wrap it around your neck as a cold scarf, over your forehead, whatever you want to do.
At home, if you've got young kids, if they get that temperature or something like that to keep them cool.
Oh, yeah.
Now remember, it was 32.9 the temperature in our studio, the temperature of the water. Now, have a look at that. 18.4
Can I just
degrees.
say,
Yeah.
you know, if you get in the car on a really hot day and it's, say, 34 degrees, and you turn the air conditioning on, what do you normally set it to? About 18 degrees, right? This is like personal air conditioning. Well, I mean, it's not got a compressor and, you know, and a refrigerant, but it uses this special technology fabric that cools the water down, and it gives you the effect of air conditioning, which is it cools you down. $14.99 is the price. You get 3 of them from Handy Solutions, the Instacool Magic Towels. How long do they last? I mean, and do you wash them if they need to?
You can wash them in a normal wash. Don't use your
Fabric
softener and stuff like that.
Right.
But you can wash these in the normal wash. It will take your temperature down of your skin by 10 to 20 degrees in less than 30 seconds and keep it there for about 3 hours. Now remember, no batteries here. There's nothing to charge up with them. There's no cooling power that you're needing to use power for. It is just using the power of that water and 18.1 degrees. My skin is at 34. The towel is at 18.1, keeping you cool. And using them again and again forever onwards. They never run out. And just take them with you everywhere you go and keep you cool this summer. I'm
just thinking also, if you do work out or something like that, great at the gym. You could even use your bottled water. But also, if you've pulled a muscle or something like that and you need a cold compress on an aching limb, these are absolutely... Anywhere you want to chill, this is the way to do it, and you get 3 of them, so you can, share them, you can split them up into different places, do whatever you like. $14.99 is the price. You can either shop at shopontv.co.uk, or of course you can call us 03333 241 241. Order now.
Honestly, Joe, even if you're just someone who loves the sunshine but don't get too hot, because, it's been a great start to the year. The spring, I think it's been one of the best spring weather-wise since the 50s or something, so I read. Anyway, we got lots more on the website. Do check out the Instacool towels, because I love those. I didn't know they existed. We're also now talking to you about cleaning, but cleaning in a very hygienic way. But before we get to that, are you used to using, and forgive me, I'm going to get close here, one of these things? You know what? I used to use these, around the kitchen. They are the worst. Little bits of dog hair in there, little bits of food. They stink. And do you know what, Rich? I think these ultimately they're unhygienic, aren't they?
Forget them, throw them away.
Yeah,
we have a brand new technology for brooms. We've got the best broom you're ever going to own, the best broom the only broom you're ever going to need, and the most hygienic broom that you will ever have got your hands on. This is our Wonder Broom. It's gone absolutely crazy today. We're giving you loads of freebies, loads of bonuses with it, but let me explain why this is brilliant. This is silicone rubber. So we're not using like the hairs on a brush anymore that clog up and get things stuck inside it. Silicone rubber doesn't attract smells, doesn't attract bacteria. The bacteria can't grow. It literally runs underwater, or put it in the dishwasher because the head will come off, completely cleans it. Used by hospitals, used all over the place now for hairdressers. This is the best technology for cleaning, full stop, and I'll tell you why. Because those 500 rubber bristles, when you push forwards and back, they compress to form an impenetrable barrier. So that barrier that it produces when you pull back and forwards locks in everything. Every bit of dust, every bit of dirt, every bit of mess, and I want to show you. By the way, this is telescopic because you can use it up high, you can use it down low, and there's even, I'm going to show you in a bit, a squeegee on there for wet messes too. It does everything. But look, have a look at the cat biscuits. Normally if we used a brush, these would be flying all over the place. One pull, every single thing clean. cleared up instantly. The cornflakes, I'm gonna give them a bit of a, look, let's make this hard. Let's make this a hard test. Look, every single thing with the Wonder
Biscuit
Broom
crumbs.
is a wonder clean. Everything instantly. No mess left behind, no residue left behind. This will pick up absolutely everything because of those rubber bristles. When they compress, an impenetrable barrier. Nothing can get through it. No mess, no dust, no dirt, no grime. But this isn't just for hard surface cleaning. That's where your normal broom doesn't even do a good job, your normal broom, and it will only do the hard floor. If I told you this broom could clean your carpet better than a vacuum cleaner, that's why this has gone crazy.
Well, actually, can I pause you there? Is that all right? Before we do this, we've actually had a testimonial come in from Carl. Carl, thank you so much. Who's just wrote this review. Honestly, when we get on the hair, hi Rich and Charlie, I have a Wonder Broom, and my word, these two brushes have really helped me with my dog hairs.
Yeah.
As well as my mother and 4 sisters, their hair is no longer a problem for me anymore. Carl, who's literally just sent this in right now. Very good morning, Carl. Thank you very much, my friend. And this is what Carl's talking about.
It is.
It has to be.
What the Wonder Broom does is it uses static electricity. The actual brushes produce the static and pick up not most of the hair, every single bit of hair in your furniture, in your carpet, around your home. If you've got pets, invaluable. You need a Wonder Broom because what it does is it picks up absolutely everything, not just from the surface, right from inside the pile, using static to bring it up. Look, I'll show you again. All you do is short, sharp pulls. It doesn't leave a single hair behind. This is the ultimate cleaning, the ultimate broom and brush to use anywhere around your home. And again, that's because that impenetrable barrier, the silicone means that no bacteria will stick to it. You can take that off, put it in your dishwasher, clean it. It is the most hygienic brush you will ever use. But we've used it on a hard surface, we've used it on a carpet. Let's bring it over here because I want to show you how trustworthy I am that this will pick up every bit of dust and dirt. Glass. Now, how often do you spill glass all over the floor? The kids drop a glass, a cup.
Don't.
You send them out. You get the vacuum cleaner out. One pass, and I am so confident that I got every bit of glass from there. No scratch, no mess, no blood. This is perfect. It picks up absolutely everything instantly. And what about wet messes? Now for me, this is incredible. Maybe it's Sunday morning breakfast, the kids drop the milk. Maybe this is you making pancakes, it's all over the floor.
Yeah.
This squeegee is unbelievable. By the way, not just for wet messes on the floor, is that a mess that happens around your house? The egg going, absolutely everywhere. One single pass, everything picked up, and then take that straight into a dustpan or brush and something like that. Nothing at all, but it gets better. Because if we come over here, what about those dried in messes? So I've got here some dog dirty prints. Now, look, I've made this up, but I've actually used like a thick
humongous dog. That's a beast of a dog.
We're not going to use any chemicals. In my house, because I've got young kids, we don't want to use any chemicals. This is water. Now spray the water onto that mess and then use the rubber broom to agitate, because the agitation from the rubber bristles, unlike a normal broom, breaks up that stain, breaks up that dirt, and the squeegee takes it away instantly. And it's pretty much dry straight afterwards as well. Now with this broom, you can use it for doing the shower screen. You can use it for windows, cleaning indoors and outdoors. If you've got at home artificial grass outside, it is the best, the only cleaner that I've ever known being able to do the artificial grass.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
We get dog hairs on that, they get very leafy, don't they?
It is leafy, mud outside. Maybe you're buying multiples. We're hearing you're buying multiples.
Yeah.
One for indoors, one for outdoors, one for the home, one for the caravan, one for you, one for your next door neighbour. They are absolutely incredible, but you're not just getting the broom.
No, it's a massive bundle. We haven't done this bundle before. Caroos we're talking about, washing those. You might keep the broom, also the actual brush in your glove box, but this could be your house. This could be rented accommodations. It's to Airbnbs, for example. You know what? It's your liner, your laminate flooring, your tile flooring, your bathroom floor, your kitchen. And again, don't forget, as soon as you want to clean your brush, rinse under the tap, or I would just do what Richard said, put it straight into the dishwasher. And when it comes out, it's going to smell and look like a brand brand new broom each and every time.
It will.
This is flying out. Honestly, I'm not kidding. It's a 24-hour deal. We really don't think it's going to last that long.
We're using them in hospitals now. They use them in the hairdresser. They use them everywhere where you need to make sure that it's hygienic.
Yeah, of
where
course.
You're going to get every last little bit. Nothing left behind. Nothing spraying out all over the
Restaurants
place.
should use this with all the food.
It is.
Maybe got B&Bs and stuff.
But we are not just giving you the 500 rubber bristles that give you that impenetrable barrier to dirt, dust and grime. We're also going to give you the brush too. Now that's a bonus, that's an extra. We're giving you that as part of this bundle. And let me tell you, this does exactly the same for your upholstery, your furniture, your clothes. Can you see that angled head here? It's like a V-shaped angle on the top there. That's for getting into the parts of the stairs, into the corners, into the runners. And what it does is it will work in exactly the same way, picking up every last bit of hair, bit of grime. This could be like your
dog's bed,
like
cat
lint
bed.
brush, the dog's bed, the sofa, picking up every bit of mess, grime, and it literally statics. It sticks to those rubber bristles, meaning you get every single last bit gone. That is incredible, and that is with the brush, and that's included in with the bundle. So you get the broom, you get the Wonder brush, the best brush you'll ever use.
And it's a
hooks.
big and. First time we've had the Wonder broom and the brush with the magic hooks.
Yeah.
This is an absolute bargain we've got here. This is a bargain. It's almost like you're getting this for free.
It is, yeah.
It really is. There's £1 in it or so, but this is fantastic.
Only for 24 hours. You
Yes.
have to be quick if you want to get them here. Now, what does it allow you to do? Well, it allows now you to hang your broom anywhere. These are a hook that works on all the surfaces, mirror, glass, tar, wood. We got asked a question, this will work on a gloss paint. I wouldn't use it on a non-gloss paint because it's a sealed surface.
Right, yes.
So you use them on anything that's sealed.
So varnish should be
Yeah,
fine.
not a wallpaper, a varnished surface,
Yeah, yeah.
yes. A painted surface, if it's gloss, yes.
Fantastic.
Any wood, glass, mirror, tile, anywhere around the home. These are a nanotechnology hook. No mess, no marks, no scratches, no screwing, no having to dry out. They will never dry out, and they're reusable year after year, and you can take them from one surface to another. Now, one of the hooks that's included in here is your broom hook, and you're going to get 2 with this bundle. So now your Wonder broom's got a place to hang on the back of the wardrobe, the back of the cupboard. You don't have to have it out. The brush fits in there as well, but you could use these in the garage. These will take the screwdrivers. This will take all your tools.
Yes,
you can use these anywhere with no mess to the wall.
I'd put my headphones on there, actually.
You could do.
Yeah, yeah.
And you now get 4 of our magic hooks as well. So those hooks allow you to have storage space, hanging storage space. Things like your heaviest jackets, your heaviest coats, work on any surface, you can reuse them. I'm going to show you that in a second. They will even take our
light bulbs, yeah.
And here,
They're flying,
here's
yeah.
an idea. One of these from the shop that sells everything for £1, that things aren't £1 anymore, but this was £1. You can use
They were the
2
days.
hooks, and now you can hang up on any wall a storage unit. You can use this wherever you want to use them, but my favourite are these. These are brand new. That's a male and female size, nanotechnology, no glue, no mess, no adhesive, comes off any surface, reusable. You put one side on whatever you want to mount, and the other side, and you can now hook up. So the picture here, for the first time ever, if you want to put a picture up in rental accommodation, you want to put a picture on your wall that you don't want to nail in or anything like that, the male side nano hooks goes on one side, the female side on the wall. You can now hang up the heaviest mirrors, the heaviest pictures, and they will mount on any surface. That is included with your broom. So you get the Wonder broom and the 10 pieces. These hooks are included in there as well.
They're all together £19.99. No, the price would normally be, £28.08, but that would be brilliant anyway. You're not paying that. £19.99 for the brooms that you're going to have time and time again. Hygienic cleaning, that's the number one thing for me. But this is just so practical. Maybe you want to put those pictures up, you're waiting to get someone around to drill holes in the wall. Look, let's not drill holes into our walls if you don't need to, especially if it's going to be for hanging up tea towels or towels in the bathroom. Drilling into tiles, that panics me. If you crack it, then you have got a big job.
It isn't.
But how strong are these?
They are really strong. Now, if you want to get these like they're free with our broom, you have to do it this 24 hours. Get it in your basket. 2 of them, 3 of them, 4 of them. Share them to your friends. These
People
are
are adding extras in. Adding additional hooks into your
Let me
basket.
explain how they work. This is nanotechnology. Now, with a normal hook, you have to screw it into the wall. With a normal hook, maybe you bought a set like one of these. They cost you like £6 or £7 just for 2 hooks. They take 900 grams of weight. Wait till you see what this can take. Now, if I peel this off right now, it feels like there's an adhesive there, but there's no adhesive. This is nanotechnology. Hundreds of thousands of little air suckers. And what happens is on any sealed surface that you put it on and you push the air out. That's how you seal it. There's no drying, there's no waiting time. I've now put that hook on the wall, 4 kilograms of weight in seconds. You won't get that on any other type of hook. Now, is that a real weight? It definitely is a real weight. I can't do it too hard, I'll break the table. But this is the first hook that we've ever done that allowed you to mount from the ceiling as well as vertically.
It doesn't make sense.
You can use these anywhere around your home. Maybe it's for hanging decorations, maybe it's hanging lights up. Whatever you want, you're going to get these included for free as part of that bundle with that broom. Now remember, they're reusable. Reusable hooks that you can use year after year, time after time. All you do is peel them off. That breaks the air suction because remember, there's no adhesive here, there's no stickiness, there's no mess, no marks, no scratches. Onto the next surface, push it down, that seals the air because it's an air hook and it allows you to then hang up 4 kilograms of weight from one surface to another in seconds. These are included as a bonus with your Wonder Broom, 4 of those, 4 of the mounts, and then the 2 that allow you to hang your broom and brush behind the cupboard, behind the door, anywhere you want them. The entire bundle at under 20 quid, multi-buy them, presents, gifts, the best broom you will ever have.
We've reached the busiest part of the show. This is the fastest part. We're approaching 2 o'clock in the morning. Right, guys, you need to check out your baskets. I've just been told half of the stock's been accounted for. We've never done this bundle before. Hopefully we'll do it again, but I don't know. We can't promise anything. But this is a 24-hour deal for now. It's £19.99. Yeah, 887-697. Job, please don't use these old brushes. Stay there, stay there. These things, they're unhygienic, they're dirty, they start smelling. We don't want these in our houses. Go for the Wonder Broom, because honestly, with those 500 rubber bristles, it's hygienic, and when they need cleaning, you put it in the washing machine. It's fantastic. In the dishwasher, sorry, not the washing machine, your dishwasher. You get the handle brush with it too, and you're going to get the 10 magic mounts. I'm blown away by this. You know what, for £19.99 you get an absolute bargain. Do you know what, we've also got the battery-powered lights on the show, the light bulbs. These hooks would be perfect for those lights.
They will, whether you're hanging them down or whether you're hanging them upside down from the ceiling. You can hang with these hooks anywhere you like, and they're reusable, Charlie. So you can use this again and again. Now remember, whatever you're hanging, they will take 4 kilograms of weight. Whether you're mounting your own storage boxes, whether you're hanging up... This one hasn't got any batteries in it. I can't light this one up.
Which?
I'm being asked by our producer. I will change it and put the batteries in there. Whatever you're doing, and the mounts are brilliant. Maybe you've got a grandparent that's always losing the controller, or they find, you know, if it goes down the sofa or falls on the floor, it's quite hard for them to get up because maybe this allows you to now put one of the male sides of our nano hooks on one side, the female side on the surface, no mess, no marks, no scratches, it's never going to dry out and it's reusable. You can now mount that controller, you're not going to lose it. The pictures, the mirrors, if you have rental accommodation, not only is the
student halls, they can be miserable sometimes.
Well, look, I do understand if you've got a student in the family, they're probably not going to broom the floor. They're not going to clean it, but they're going to use the hooks absolutely everywhere. Now, you're all multi-buying. I'm hearing how crazy it's going. Maybe you're getting one for inside, one for out. By the way, outside, these are unbelievable. Whether it's for getting mud off the patio, whether it's for getting leaves off the artificial grass or the real grass. And remember, when you're not using it, when you want to clean it, the head comes off and goes in your dishwasher. So it's completely clean. The bacteria can't stick to the silicone rubber, so you're not having bacteria.
And it'll smell nice,
won't it? It is a brand new way of cleaning. It is the only way to clean. Brooms, normal brooms and brushes with all the hairs splayed out everywhere, bits of food stuck in them. You may have one in the corner of the room and you get it out and you know when you use it, you're putting more mess on the floor than trying to get the mess away from the floor. This is unbelievable. Used by hospitals, used by hairdressers, used by industry. Why? Because silicone rubber doesn't allow bacteria to start to grow, to stick, to form. But because you have the 400 rubber bristles, when you push it forwards or backwards, what happens is it forms a complete impenetrable barrier to dirt, dust, grime, mess, everything picked up. Now look, I have got dirt all over the floor. This is probably the dirtiest floor you could ever have, and I don't care.
Could be cat litter.
Because with one brush, every single bit clean. With one brush, it picks up every single last bit. With one brush, absolutely nothing left behind. Completely clean. By the way, the messiest dirt that I could do, sawdust. If you get sawdust on the floor, you are spending hours trying to pick it all up. Watch the center. Every single last bit picked up. This is incredible. So what you've got here is you've got that impenetrable barrier to dirt, dust and grime. Completely hygienic, can even go in the dishwasher to clean. You've got the ability to change the height whether you're going up or low. And why? Because you've also got the squeegee on there. This will be used to clean the shower cabinet. You can use this for the windows outside. So you're like the chamois, you know, you're cleaning, you're the window cleaner. You can do that with this broom. It does everything. The best broom you will ever own, the only broom you'll ever need, and the most hygienic broom you'll ever use. But if you have pets, don't even question it. Order one of these and test it. Try it. See if it cleans your carpet better than your vacuum cleaner, and I promise you it will.
Well, do you know with vacuum cleaners, what I hate, you know when it starts losing its suction, you take it apart and you get that roller. You're cutting that human hair off that pet hair. And that's a boring job.
With this broom, it's incredible. I want you to watch close. Look, with a normal broom, it would leave all that hair in the carpet. What this does, short, sharp pushes, it builds a static charge between those rubber bristles and the carpet. It is not just brushing the hair, it is picking the hair out of the pile of the carpet. It is literally taking it from the very bottom and lifting it to the surface. That's what the rubber bristles do. So this last bit, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, every bit of hair, everything from that carpet to give you a better clean than your vacuum cleaner. This is an immense cleaning system. You've got to be quick. Make sure you get it. Get all those hooks in there. You have now got those rubber bristles, that impenetrable barrier, washable, so you don't have the bacteria forming on it. Cleaning, take it everywhere you go and use it outdoors and indoors. Everywhere.
If you just heard what I've heard, well over half the stock's gone. Well over half. Is the last half of the stock going to last another hour? It's hard to say. It's getting busier and busier. It's certainly going to last 24 hours. I can bet on that. It's 887 697. Now, if you've never shopped with us before, we're live here on ITV1 and STV every single day. We have new customers, returning customers every single day. The easiest way to shop is just go to the website. You can do it on your phone if you're sat on your phone now. It's shopontv.co.uk. You click on live deals, you scroll down, and you'll see all these deals here. We've never done this particular deal before. You get the broom, you get the handle brush, and you get the 10 magic mounts, which wouldn't normally be included, but look, it's £19.99. Right, any questions, email us in. Right, now, when it comes to Richard Shows, practical solutions, handy solutions, hence the name, but we love a gadget and we love toys too. If you want to get a drone that's so good for a variety of age groups, it's so easy to use. This, my friend,
Charlie,
it's the Striker Jet.
Before we show it, can I just tell you?
Go on, please do.
If you're looking for a GPS drone at the best price you've ever seen, full stop,
Richard.
This time tomorrow, tune in.
Honestly,
can't tell you anymore.
We, the crew and I, we are buzzing for tomorrow, aren't we? Around about 20 past midnight tomorrow. It's going to be fantastic. But you know what, though? If you can't wait, if you want to get a drone this is good for ages 8 years and up, this is the Striker Jet Pro. For $54.99. But in March, I gave one to my nephew for his 10th birthday. It's honestly, hand on heart, it was such a wonderful moment. I could not wait to give it to him. It's brilliant. And I was thinking, look, I hope he gets on with it all right. You know, I want him to love it. I want him to be, you know, I don't want to be a proud uncle. I want him to look at me and think, oh, Charlie, nailed it. And I absolutely did. He started flying this literally within 5 or 10 minutes. He was a pro almost instantly. He loves using it. He wakes up earlier to play it. Right, £54.99. It's great. So, Richard, you can use this indoors and outdoors, no problem.
Indoors, outdoors, basically it's a high density foam. So it's the first drone ever that you can smack into the wall and you're not going to break it. You can hit into you and it's not going to hurt you. So it's great for the young kids. It's easy to learn. It's one finger, one button to take off. There's even an autopilot button. So you press one button, it will do full 360 circles and flips. This drone is brilliant, but you cannot break it. You cannot damage it. And the kids can use it again and again and again. Young or old, it looks fun. It's great fun. And a big major toy retailer has predicted it to be the Christmas #1 when it comes to remote control. We're the only ones with stock right now. Make sure you get it, enjoy it, it's brilliant.
It's brilliant, brilliant value for money. It's so well built. $54.99, easiest way to shop is right here on the website again. So when you go to shopontv.co.uk, this is the first page you see. Click on live deals, scroll down, and you'll see them all right here. Right, we're going to, now, the magic hangers, by the way, if you're fighting for space in your wardrobe, this is a real space saver, Richard.
It really is. You can take up to 72 bits of clothing and instantly, and I mean instantly, you will get 3 times the space back in your wardrobe. You lift and drop those clothes. They will stay on that magic metal hanger. You get 6 of what you can see inside this bundle, and it will literally give you back 3 times the space in every wardrobe in your home. Make sure you try these out, test them. We have got reviews that tell us they're amazing, and they are. My wife has a set of them, and all it meant was she got a third back, 3 times more space, and she bought 3 times more clothes. That's what happens, but it allows you to tidy, organise and declutter.
Yeah, maybe you think, oh, if I need a new wardrobe, I need new clothes, Wells, don't spend that sort of money. Try this first. It gives you so much more space. £17.99 for a pack of 6. So 128816. Right, capped P&P, don't forget. So if you buy 1 item, 3 items, all the items on Richard's show, then go for it. It won't go over that cap price. Right, now when it comes to storage, we need storage to store things permanently, but sometimes we need flexibility, don't we?
We do. If you want to tidy, organise and declutter your home, we have a solution, not a good solution, the best solution we've ever brought to air. This is a storage system that's lightweight. So you've got lightweight storage boxes, but super duper strong. And why are they super strong? Because they have a 4mm steel frame around the inside. Now that steel frame gives you the strength to take 14 kilograms of weight and stack them up to 4 high. That's stronger than a plastic storage box. It allows you to overfill and stuff it, unlike a plastic storage box, no cracks or no breaking, but you have the strength and flexibility too. Now you've got a zipper at the top. That would be normal on a storage box, be able to load it from the top. Maybe it's your winter coats, maybe it's your clothing, the kids' toys, your keepsakes, the stuff in the corner of the lounge that always annoys you when you see, all inside here, tidied up and looking great. But it's also got a window at the front. Now why have a window at the front? Because when these are now stacked up to 4 high, you don't just have to get it from the top, you can now take something from the middle of it. You can see what's inside it. If you're storing the towels, you can pick the towel that you want without taking your stack down. Now when you're using them, it allows you to stack them waterproof, dustproof and breathable. Now this is the difference. This is what makes these different to anything else out there right now. Whatever you put inside, whether it's the winter coats in the summer dresses in the winter, whether you're putting in the keepsakes, whether you're putting in your cardstock if you're a card maker, whatever goes inside can go in that musty loft, in that musty garage, in that damp area of that, and it will come out smelling as good as it looks 6 months later when you take it out. But the best bit for me, not only is the storage, not only is the fact you can take it with you everywhere, that is a double stitched handle, the strongest handle, and by the way, there's a window on the side as well as the porthole window at the front to see. But when you're not using them, you can just fold them flat.
This is the one for me.
Storage boxes, big plastic storage boxes. What do you do when there's nothing inside it?
Oh, it's ugly.
Find somewhere to store them because they're there. You can't make them smaller. This allows you to take this anywhere you like. Hide it behind the sofa, in the back of the cupboard. Maybe it's in the car so that when you get the kids' dirty clothes, they go inside, they've been to the park, all the dirty shoes go in there and you just take it with you everywhere. The wet stays inside, or the wet stays protected of the inside. So whichever way you want to use it, these are brilliant. Now our producer, who's in my ear at the moment, she loves going out into the sea. She loves going to the beach, the wakeboarding. She keeps all her wet stuff inside here. When she comes out the water, goes inside there. Now when you're not using them, you can fold them away flat. When you are using them, you have a storage solution that looks good, looks great, stacks up to 4 high, and I want to show you what this stack's about. So if we just come over here a second, I want to show you that you can now use these as a solution in the wardrobe, in the cupboard, in the shed, in the loft, anywhere you want, up to 4 high. Now I'm using it for storing bedding. We've got it for storing the kids' toys, the pet stuff, but I don't need to take the stack down. I can literally take the window open on the box that I want, take out what I want, back inside, and I can do that without taking the whole lot down. But if I want to take it down, maybe this is the camping stuff, you're taking it with you to the festival. Maybe this is stuff you're taking to a car boot sale. Maybe this is you taking it from the car down to the garage or down to the laundry room if it's wet and dirty clothes. You can do it. But Charlie, You will not believe how much you will fit in a 66-litre storage box.
By the way, normally for this one would be £18.99. You're going to get 3 for £29.90. Obviously, that works out to be £10 each. It's a bargain, okay. It's better than 3 for the price of 2, isn't it? So it's 524,699. Go to the website, you see different sizes there. Go on then, walk me through.
Okay, now I've filled this with pillows from around the house. So basically, all the stuff that's lying around, stuff that's filling up a corner, you can now fit in, tidy up, organise and declutter. And you're getting 3 of them in the bundle at the best price we've ever bought it to air. And by the way, loads of you are multi-ordering because you only pay 1p&p.
Yeah.
That makes the price even better. But let's have a look how much we can fit in it. Charlie, 1 pillow.
Yeah.
2 pillows. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 massive pillows from your storage box. By the way, remember, unlike a plastic storage box, if you've got sharp things, they're not going to break it. If you've got overstuffing, you're not going to crack it or damage it. This allows you to take all that storage. Now, I'm using the pillows. Maybe it's your bedding. Maybe it's your clothes. You're putting the season's clothes away to get out the next season's clothes. And you know that the next year, what you take out will smell and look as good as it went in because it's waterproof, dustproof, and breathable. You can see it from the window, so you can see what you want. If you want to take one thing out, you can open that window and take out the one you want. That's 8 pillows stacked into our 66-litre storage box, sealed with our industrial zipper at the top, and you can take it with you everywhere you go. And because they stack up to 4 high, if you're multi-ordering, you can build your stack of 4. To be honest, if you've underweight them, you can probably get to stack of 6, stack of 7, stack of 8. But they will take 14 kilograms of weight per basket, stacked up to 4 high with that industrial steel frame. So when you want to use them, and when you don't want to use them, you just fold them flat. But they're always ready to go, Charlie.
They are. Do you know what? You're bound to find use for these. Multi-buy, like Richard said. I keep one in the boot of my car when you do your shopping, pop it up, and then it's there for when you need it. Right, so for £29.99, that's for these 3 66-litre boxes, so 524,699. By the way, just briefly, before we talk to you through the other sizes, that Wonder Broom bundle is the first time we've done this bundle. You get the broom and you get the brush with the 10 magic mounts.
Wow.
Right, now, 2/3.
It's not going to last, Charlie.
It's not going to last. 2/3. We've got about 50 minutes left on the show, 50. So if you want to get yours, I would add it to your basket and check it out. It's the best broom brush I've ever seen.
Yep.
It's the most hygienic brush I've ever seen, and that's enough reason for me to want one anyway. But yes, you get the brush, but for £19.99.
And let me just tell you all at home, if you want to get that Wonder Broom and the Wonder Brush, but you don't want the hooks, you don't want any of the hooks, wait till tomorrow, because then you won't be able to get them with the hooks. The hooks are included in the bundle for 24 hours only. Check it out, make sure it's yours, and maybe multi-buy. 1 for indoors, 1 for outdoors, brilliant. 1 for indoors, 1 for the caravan, amazing. 1 for your friends, you could use these absolutely anywhere. A great way to tidy, organise and get rid of all that mess around your home with a broom that is the most hygienic broom we've ever brought to you. All that hair, if you've got pets, this is the broom for you. If you've got you do the windows outside and you normally use one of them mini squeegees. This is telescopic. You can get up high if you've got dogs, pets, spilling a bit of glass. This will pick up absolutely everything. The best broom you'll ever buy, honestly, hand on heart, the only broom you're ever going to need, the most hygienic broom you will ever get in your hands, the technology used by hospitals now, hairdressers now, and it will do wet messes, dry messes, carpet, upholstery, and you get the brush as well. And today, all those hooks come with it as well.
It's so impressive. £28.98 would still be good, but now it's a limited time offer. It's £19.99. Join everyone else who's buying it. This is one of those deals that's just not slowed down since we became live just before 1 o'clock on ITV1. It's 887-697 for the Wonder Broom. I love that. Again, if you're using those old-fashioned bristles, they stink, they smell, you chuck them out. When it's time for washing it, put it in the dishwasher.
Do you know sometimes you walk into your house, sometimes you've got those old brooms, you can smell the
It's
broom
horrible.
as you walk in. You've cleaned the house and it stinks because of the broom
it's
and
just
brushes
not
that you
nice.
use. Not with your Wonder Broom.
No, there we go. Right, if you're one of the many individuals who's got the Wonder Broom, can you let us know? We've got some reviews already, but it's useful for everyone else watching to see how you use it, why you love it. How do you use the storage boxes too? We've got through so much stock of these over the months, over the years. People love various different sizes. This is one of the most popular sizes for under the bed.
It really is. Now, why have we made this size? Because the best place to store in your house is probably under the bed, under the sofa. And what do you normally store there? Spiders and cobwebs. This is a way to make use of that space. Now, let me show you. This will fit up to 30 pairs of shoes. This will fit an entire tree's Christmas decorations. This will fit the spare duvet, spare blanket, spare bedding inside it. And again, you've got your zipper at the top, which is how you would normally load up a storage box. But what makes this storage box special is, imagine it is under the bed or it is under the sofa. You've got that second window, so now it's like the underbed storage. It's like the underbed drawer. You can get where you want without taking the whole thing out. So it's giving you that flexibility to tidy, organise and declutter, but with 14 kilograms of weight, because that steel frame inside here gives you that full structure, that full weight, and you have got waterproof, dustproof and breathable. So with this storage box, whatever you put inside is going to last. Whatever you put inside is going to come out smelling out the loft, out the garage. If it's damp, it doesn't matter. If this is for keepsakes inside here, so you put the kids' first lock of hair, their first book, their first shoes in here, you know it's protected. The wedding dress.
Yeah.
My wife has a wedding dress shoved at the top of a cupboard somewhere.
no.
So I'm going to take one of these home with
personal,
me.
Rich.
No. She's trying to forget it. This
Awkward.
allows you to take
Stuff
with
it
you
in there.
everywhere you go. And when you're not using them, they just fold flat. Now, for me, this is what makes them special. You don't know you want a storage box until you need it, but if you have one of these ready to go, it's there ready to get out when you want it. What do you do with a plastic storage box? Number one, you crack them and break them.
Yeah, I
Hands
do
up
that.
if you've had a plastic storage box. I can't see you at home, but I can imagine everyone's putting their hand up and you've cracked it, you've broken it, the lid's gone, you've lost
few
the
of them.
lid.
A few of them I have, seriously.
These will
and
give
they're
you-
sharp when you crack
They
them.
really
as well.
are.
They become
And
dangerous.
why? Because they can't be overstuffed. You can't overstuff a plastic straw. You can with one of these. You can overstuff it, understuff it. When you're not using it, fold it flat. But do you want to see how much you can fit inside one? Well, I'm going to give you an idea, because this is what I use them for at home. The wife uses it for shoes. She's got about 5 different boxes, one for indoor shoes, one for out. I thought, ladies, there was just indoors and outdoor shoes. Turns out there's
it's
dress
complex,
shoes,
Rich.
sport shoes, going out shoes for an early evening. Like for a sport.
Tuesday shoes, Wednesday shoes.
But this is what I use mine for. Now, if you've got, I'm hearing how many shoes everyone's
Shoes
partner
are going out, shoes are
has
going
got in
out.
my-
Oi, oi.
What is an out shoe?
Out going out. With the lads.
Okay. So inside here, Christmas decorations. If you've ever had Christmas decorations that you've put away one year, but you go the next year and they're damaged, they're broken, the baubles are all smashed, all the polystyrene stuff is all broken, that's because you put it in a bag or a box without a structure. This has that structured weight inside here. We've stuffed an entire tree's worth of Christmas decorations. These are actually my Christmas decorations from the tree last year, and it allows you to store those anywhere you like, under the stairs, under the bed. Do you know the best place for these? Wardrobes. That little space at the top of the wardrobe that you can never normally reach and you can't see what. Now you can have the whole box and bring it down when you want it. Underneath the wardrobe, so where the clothes are hanging, you have that space at the bottom that's never used.
It's wasted
now
space.
you're using it. Under the bed, under the sofa, you get 3 of them. The best price we've ever bought them to air. People are multi-buying because you only have to pay 1 P&P. It's cap P&P, and you can get this to sort out, tidy, organise and declutter your home, so that the next time you open the door, you're not going, oh, there's a pile of stuff there and the kids have left toys. This could be the kids' toy box, stack 1, 2 and 3. Soft cuddly toys, plastic dolls. My kids' 9-year-old twins. We have toys everywhere in our house. But you can organise, tidy and declutter, and you're able to stack them, store them and get what you want
there,
without taking down the rest of the
You know,
stuff.
for this one, for me, because I've still got DVDs, Blu-rays,
Yeah.
video games, I would have them so that, you know the spine of it's facing upwards.
Yeah.
So I'd unzip this, you can see them all there.
Oh, so all in alphabetical order.
Oh,
you can
stop it, Richard. Now
Oh!
that's the moniker inside me.
Charlie's going to go home and do that now. I want a photo, Charlie. I want a photo of all of them in alphabetical order. Ready to go.
Don't you get me started, honestly. Colour coordinated, year of release. Oh, stop it, honestly. But you know, I actually, because there's quite a wide on this.
It is,
big board games, jigsaw puzzles, that kind of. That is a very, very handy size. That it really is. And you get 3 of them for £29.99. Normally, one of them is £18.99. So you've chosen a very, very good time to buy it in the early hours of this Wednesday morning. So 031684 for the 58 litre. And yeah, if you want to stack them up, you still can. The handles are really strong, I might add.
Yes, they are. Super strong handles, take them with you everywhere you go. This could be a nice one to keep in the back of the car. So maybe you're doing the shopping or the kids have put the dirty clothes in there, taking it straight down to the laundry. You could use these absolutely anywhere you like because it's a flexible storage solution that allows you to choose when you want to use it, but also fold them away and hide them away when you're not using them. And you're not getting 1, you're getting 3. 58 litres inside this one, so you're talking about over 165 litres worth of storage. That could literally be every shoe in the house. That could literally be all those expensive jumpers, the ones that you don't want to keep in the normal drawers in case they get, trapped inside. All of that goes inside here. The keepsakes, the tools. This could be for your tools in the garage, 1, 2 and 3, separated out, whether you've got the hand tools, the electric tool. This is your way. Protected, because it's waterproof, dustproof and breathable. Use them outside as well as inside. It allows the clothing, if it's in there, to breathe, and you've got that 4mm steel frame on the inside, and they come flat packed. So when they arrive at you, they're flat. All you do is lift them up and you push the metal into place. That gives you then the strength, more strength than a plastic storage box, stacking up higher than a plastic storage box and able to be overstuffed so you're not going to crack it or break it. These are honestly the most incredible storage system, and they're fully flexible.
Do you know, for this time of the year, what I'd use this for the most is if you've got patio furniture, when it's raining, you bring them into your house, don't you? You store them. And when it's a nice sunny day, put them out in the morning. But what do you do with the empty storage box when your patio furniture's out, with your cushions? Well, collapse it down, put that in the drawer, put it out the way when you got guests arriving. So that is going to be really good too. I think, toys for outside. I think patio cushions for me, though, is the number 1 at the moment. So £29.99, but this could be you in your own home, and they fit in your own home because, look, you've got that lovely neutral colour, and it just fits. If you've got storage, we might as well have it practical, we might as well have it foldable, and we might as well have it looking good too. It's in our home.
It is. Charlie, let me just tell you, last Christmas, that under the bed storage box, I probably shouldn't tell you the use that we use one of them for at home, but I'm going to tell you. They are absolutely brilliant for putting all the cans, all the bottles of beer outside so that they stay chilled, they stay cool, and you've got them all in.
Party at Richard's. That's all an organised
party of mine.
Is it a party house?
Yes, it is, to be honest.
I bet you have a good Christmas. Hey, look, this is all year round, though, isn't it? We can see just how strong these are. It's a steel frame.
To be honest, I've got, and look, if you love your football, you'll understand what's happening. We were going to have, this is just a little story, I'll do it quickly, it's 2:20 in the morning. So we were going to have 2 of my wife's family come down to come and visit us next week for half term to see our kids. We're going to have to get our storage boxes out because Sheffield United got in, because my wife's from Sheffield, they got into the playoffs. So they're at Wembley. So 12 of them are coming down to stay in our house. So we've got to tidy every single room. We're going to use the storage boxes to throw everything that's lying around the house in, to then put it in the garage, tidy it up, so 12 of my wife's family can travel down and take over our house for 3 days.
Party, Richard. But when you've got those guests coming round, this could be your sleeping bags. Get them out there. If someone's cold, you could put duvets in there, quilts.
100 litres of storage in here. So this is the big boy. This is the one that will take so much stuff. 100 litres, 4mm steel frame, so you've got that strength, stacked up to 4 high. You've got the window at the front so you can see what's inside it, and it's waterproof, dustproof and breathable, so it's protecting whatever you hide away in the loft, in the garage. It's all there, tidied away, organised, decluttering your home. But yes, Charlie, you want to see how much fits in a 100-litre storage box?
Magnificent.
I'm going to show you, because this is what we do with one of our boxes at home for when my sister turns up.
Keep your questions coming in, studio at shopandtv.co.uk.
And
any
please,
emails, honestly?
Send us in an email. Send us photos of what you're using your storage boxes for.
Yeah.
We get loads of people sending 5-star reviews. We love them. Send us a picture. By the way, if you ever send us a picture of one of our products here on Shop on TV, just write in the email, I give permission to show it on air. We will then use your photos of you using our amazing products, whatever they are from the channel. We will show it on air and let everyone see.
Fantastic. John, more ideas the merrier, you know.
So,
right,
how much fits in a 100-litre storage box? Well, we're going to start with pillow number 1 because my sister likes a nice comfy pillow. In fact, she likes 2. She moans if we don't give her 3, so that's 3 pillows that she gets. She then gets a Super King duvet, which is the massive one inside here. And then, if I'll give that to you, Charlie,
here we go.
and then, oh, she can't sleep without the weighted blanket, so we've put the blanket in here as well. So you've got the blanket, you've got the Super King duvet that fits inside here, you've got 1 pillow, 2 pillows, 3 pillows, and to be fair, I could probably fit another 2 in there as well. Right. That is how much will fit in a 100-litre storage box. Now imagine how many things you've got lying around your home now. How many toys the kids have got in their bedroom lying all over the floor. Oh. My kids are all into the squishy cup, the squishy ones.
Oh,
all fit inside here. So you can take them with you absolutely everywhere you go.
Books and so on.
Oh.
You know, and I know, talk about memories, you know, your kids' clothes at the garage, we want to keep those, don't you? And again, we do hold so many attachments, hold so many memories to clothing. You know, some things, some jackets I own, I don't really wear, but I never get rid of them because they
But if you have a look, Charlie, if you have a look, we are overstuffing this. Now, if this was a plastic storage box, the overstuffing is going to crack it, it's going to break it, it's going to damage it. Not with these storage boxes. You still have the strength, but you have the ability to overstuff and understuff, stack up to 4 high, and protect what's inside here. So waterproof, dustproof, and breathable, it all fits inside your storage boxes. Multi by the sizes. Get maybe the big ones for in the garage. Maybe get the smaller ones fit in your bedroom, under the wardrobe, the ones under the bed. This is the time to buy it, the time where we've dropped the price for 24 hours. First time we've ever done it, and you are loving them. Well, enjoy them.
Yeah, you're loving this price too, and we've got through so much stock in the past of these. We've lost track of how many. It just keeps them going. This is the lowest price we've had these bundles, and that goes for all of the available sizes. Don't forget, one size is already sold out, okay? Don't miss out on the others. It's $29.99 for 2 of them. One would be $24.99. Look, it's like getting the second for $5. It's ridiculous. So 810466. Go to the website, shopontv.co.uk, scroll down, and you'll see all of the deals right there. In fact, you know what, we'll show you actually, because we have returning customers, hello, brand new viewers, hello, wherever you're watching from, on STV, on ITV1. We're here for about another 35 minutes. We're live until 3 a.m. every single day. Right, yeah, so if you click, lots of different categories there. We've got about 700,000 items on here. I know, I'm not going to list them all off, but you can see some of our partners there too, who work so hard for us. Eurocamp, Jane Plan, yes, Simpler Law, of course, talk about variety, Vintage Cash Cow, they are very popular on here too. But do you know what? When we talk about Richard shows, practical solutions, just good gadgets around the house, and really good fun things too. Have you seen the magic pens? If you haven't, well, here they are, which was our original toy man. Do you mind us calling you that?
I'm happy to be the toy man, and it's half term coming up in a week.
Really?
1 week till half term.
Oh, there we go, as if it's 1 week. By the way, so when we buy this now, you're going to be posting these out?
Tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow
morning they will go out in the post. Everything you've ordered today, you should have it within 4 working days. You will have it for the start of half term.
Honestly, Richard, that's so good. And this is perfect for half term. Let's show you why. Check this out. Well, hello there, very warm welcome back to Shop on TV. We're here with the legendary magic pens, and as the name suggests, oh my word, these are not just any pens. We're here with Richard. Tell us all about them. Richard, good to see you.
Thank you so much. This is honestly my favourite product of all time.
Really?
We're here to get creative, we're here to have fun, and it's the best Christmas gift, birthday gift, present for kids of all ages. You are going to love it. Now, it's 3 different sets of pens all combined into one. One that changes colour, one that vanishes, and the last one, I'll show you a secret. Mix them together, a little bit of magic. Now look, we're going to use a little bit of orange, we'll use a little bit of blue, and I think we'll finish with a little bit of purple. Now what makes these pens special is you have a colour in the middle and a different colour on the ends. Now in every pack you get one of these, and that's your magic pen. When you touch the orange becomes a brilliant bright red.
Oh, wow.
The blue becomes an amazing neon yellow. The purple becomes an amazing neon green. But you can use the magic pens the other way around. So kids doing all their secret spy writing, their secret messages, you can literally just draw, and when you go over with a colour, it brings that secret message straight through to the surface.
Oh, Richard, these are
a little bit of magic. Look at that. These are incredible. But whereas these ones the kids go crazy for, the next pack are also the parents' favourite. The kids love them, but the parents love them more. I'll tell you why. What happens all the time when you get pen on the kids' hands, clothes, wallpaper, carpets, cars? Now these are all washable, these pens, so you can put anything that comes on your clothes in the washing machine, no problem. But you can't put the sofa in the washing machine. The magic pen makes them disappear. So completely and utterly mess-free. But this means we can do some of the best arts and crafts effects ever.
I think this is my favourite now. This is
now
great.
watch this. We're going to do a bit of a background, and we're going to do an effect called silhouetting. So when you go over with your magic pen, you're actually taking the colour away. So if you want to draw a snowman and add the snow, you can do it. But for school projects, you can just tidy up the edges, get rid of mistakes. These are absolutely incredible. But the best thing happens when we start to mix these colours together. So I'm going to start with the pen that changes colour, and what we're going to do is draw a load of lines. Then we're going to take one of the pens that vanishes colour, and we're just going to fill in the gaps in between. Now I want you to watch carefully, because this is one of the coolest graphics effects that you could ever create. This is something the kids can do on all their schoolwork. You can do on your card making. When you go over with a magic pen, watch this. Perfect 3D graphics.
Brilliant.
Every single time. Now we're going to make it even better. So all we do is we take a pen that vanishes and we go over the top. It gives that silhouette, so it jumps out into 3D the instant you touch the page.
I bet adults like this as well, don't they?
Now the last pack is really magical. Now this pack you are going to love. So with these we have a special colour. So what we're going to do is draw something nice and bright. A big bright, say, green sun. It could be a star, a picture, a drawing. We want to make it brighter, so let's add some pink to make it even brighter. Now if this was a normal felt tip pen and you wanted to put a background in, you'd now be carefully going around the edges, spending hours going, watch, straight over the top.
Yeah.
So you can now do space scenes, pictures, graphics, drawing, decorating, all your card making in seconds with your magic pens. Now as a set, they mix together to create the most amazing effects, and you're going to create new stuff all the time. So let's pick another colour. I'm going to now use a little bit of black, Charlie. Here is something you can do with the kids. Take the magic pen over your finger and rub out your thumbprint.
Right.
Put it onto the page.
No.
Look at how that effect comes out. Imagine doing this for all your science.
This is fantastic.
Imagine doing this for all your drawing. Look, I can draw the ears, I can draw a mouth, and yeah, that looks quite cool. Look at that. You can do whatever you like to do with these magic pens. Now remember, every pen changes colour. Every pen creates a brilliant effect. So whatever you're drawing, whatever you're creating, with the touch of the magic pen, you are producing brilliant arts and crafts.
Oh, honestly, Richard, this is, you're right, the ultimate gift for kids, isn't it? So I can imagine maybe after a Sunday lunch, the families gathered around the table, get these out. They're going to adore them. They really are. You know what? You can have a twin pack, you can have a single pack. If you want a single pack, it's on the side of your screen. If you want to double, even better value, it's under the You May Like there. The easy way to shop for these is on the website, shopontv.co.uk. And if you're spending more than £30, you can spread the cost, which of course the twin pack will be. So yeah, use PayPal, Pay in 3. I need to see more of this. Go on, Richard.
Now remember, just so you know, these pens are made in Italy. We use Italian inks. They last twice as long as a normal felt tip pen.
It's good quality,
well. They're absolutely brilliant. So remember, we're going to use one colour, we're going to use two. I'll tell you what, do you want to pick a colour? Got some blue, some purple.
Let's do purple, actually.
Purple, so let's go for the purple. Now remember, the way these magic pens work, and always the end is locked on. So even if you mix up the lids, you always know that that's a colour changer because of the end here. And the magic pen does the magic for you from the middle to the end. So when we go over the red becomes yellow, the blue, green becomes blue, and that purple that beautiful
pink
colour. So you know
what the colour's going to change
every single time. Now remember, for those secret messages, you can write whatever you like and no one can see it. Secret spy writing. But all you do is pick a colour and go over the top. So let's maybe do.
So if your children are practising their handwriting, this is going to make that job way more fun. Homework and so on.
doing the maths, doing the additions. This does it all. But here is where it's clever. Remember, it doesn't matter if the kids get the pen on the clothes, on your sofa, on the wallpaper, on the car. It does not make a difference, because when you're using those erasable ones, yes, they're washable, but now they're completely vanishable. So they come off your skin, they come off your clothes, they come off the table, they come off the wallpaper, and of course they then come off the paper. So whatever you're drawing, whatever you're creating, the magic that you can do, the 3D writing, the graphics and drawings is absolutely incredible.
Sure, they're really creative tools, aren't they? And you experience different colour combinations that become perhaps your favourite. Well, this is yes for your kids. These are amazing gifts. Have you got birthdays coming up? Get one of these packed away, wrapped up, ready to give to them. If you want a pack of one, then go for it. If you want a twin pack, it's just under the You May Likes. Once again, you can go on the website shopontv.co.uk or give us a call. It's 03333 241 241. So anyone can have a go on this, Richard.
Anyone can do it. 3D writing at the touch of the pen. You create the graphics, you create the drawings, and everything for kids to be creative, have fun, decorate their schoolwork, sort out the summer holidays, sort out the Christmas, sort out whenever there's a holiday or a birthday. They're great.
I can see why this is going to be one of your favourites and sure one of yours. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye. Well, you can get those right now whilst they're in stock. And don't forget, if you want to get the broom, we're going to go through this bundle in a second. If you want the storage boxes, it's capped postage, guys. So have a look what else is on the website and then add it to your basket and check out. Guys, thanks so much for watching. And you know, like I said earlier, every day we have brand new viewers, we have returning customers. In fact, Jake has been in touch. He says, me and my partner having a joint account and me watching the shop could get me in trouble. Only ordered the cleaning stuff yesterday. Oh, you got the blue magic dicky. Nice. Good choice, Jake. Also, a big shout out to Connie. Connie, hope you're still watching us, and says, can the guys do a shout out to me from Leslie, Kieran, Sam, who are part of our valued team members here. And and all the team. Because I'm in pain, and it would really cheer me up. Don't sleep very well, do you, Connie? Connie, I hope you're okay, and thanks for watching. Sending our love to you. You love seeing behind the scenes inside the gallery. We'll try and do some more of that for you, Connie. Right, we've had questions coming in for this too. We'll answer them as we go through. Yep. But should we start right at the beginning with this? The Wonder Broom. Why do people love this?
Okay, look, this is the newest way to clean. This is the best way to clean. It's the best broom you will ever own. It's the only broom you're ever going to need, and it's the most hygienic broom you will ever get your hands on. Why is this different? Well, look, Charlie's got a normal broom. Maybe this is what you're using at home. Sprayed out parts on it, it stinks, bits getting stuck in it, the food getting stuck in it. You brush up and you probably put more germs on the floor than you took away when you were doing it. Now, this
horrible things.
This broom, the Wonder Broom, is totally different. It's unique, it's special. This is rubber silicone bristles. Now, you get 500 bristles in here, and the bacteria cannot stick to silicone rubber, so it can't fester, it can't grow that bacteria again and again. And when you're not using it, you can then, at the end of brooming it, you take the head off, it goes into your dishwasher, completely cleans it as if it's brand new for any time you want to use it. But what makes rubber bristles special, not only hygienically wise, when you brush forwards and backwards, they all compress together, giving you an impenetrable barrier to all dust, all dirt, and all grime. So literally, as they compress, that is like a complete stop sign to mess and muck. So when we're brooming, every single thing gets picked up. Nothing gets flicked around. Every single thing gets taken. Nothing gets let. Oh, but look, cornflakes. Let's make it worse. Let's really back this in. Now, every single...
I spilled rice the other day everywhere. That would be great.
Seconds. So we are not leaving anything behind. This is completely and utterly now mess-free. Why? Because those 500 silicone bristles compress together, pushing forwards or backwards for an impenetrable barrier. Nothing will get through it. So when you're talking about a hard surface, it is a brilliant broom. In fact, it's the best broom that I know of. They're fantastic. By the way, used by hospitals, used by hairdressers. These things are incredible, and you can adjust the height of them. So if you need it to go small, you need it to go large, you can adjust that height. It's telescopic. But here's where the magic happens. If you've got pets, if you've got long hair, you've got carpet, you need one of these. Now, why? Because this will clean a carpet better than a vacuum will clean a carpet. Now look, short, sharp pulls, every little bit of hair gets picked up, but not just from the surface, from the pile of the carpet. It builds a static charge up to the carpet, which means that the hair attracts and sticks to those bristles. As you brush, it collects it all together, meaning that the carpet isn't a bit clean, it is completely surface to base, every last bit of hair. If you've got pets, if you've got dogs, you've got cats, this broom is invaluable. Absolutely, the perfect clean on a hard floor, the perfect clean on a carpet, and now check this out.
It looks like it's plumped up the pile on that.
It does, because the static charge is literally rejuvenating the carpet as well as picking up, not from the top, from right at the bottom of that pile. It picks up all that dust, dirt, grime and hair. Now here we've got a wooden floor. Now, wet messes. This broom, brilliant for dry messes. We've done some dry messes, we've done the carpet.
Yeah.
What is the worst wet mess? Spill milk or...
It stinks, doesn't it? Red wine, eggs.
One of those. Now, because we've got the silicone rubber bristles, we've also got a silicone squeegee. Now, this could be used for if you're, like the shower cabinet, for cleaning the windows. But what that squeegee does is wet messes, picks up every single last bit. Absolutely nothing left behind. Now, you'd sweep it into like a dustpan and brush or something like that. Cleaning the floor in seconds, no residue, nothing left, because the broom, whether it's the squeegee or it's those rubber bristles, picks up everything. This thing is incredible.
It is, honestly, for me, it's the hygiene. The fact you could put it in your dishwasher and when it comes out, it's going to smell nice and fresh and it's going to be as good as new, I'd say. It's so good to have those old-fashioned brushes that stink and are horrible. This is a waste, but it gets to the point where you have to throw them away. Then you are wasting money. One purchase to get the only brush you could need to buy. And it's not just the broom, sorry, you get the brush too, the handheld brush. It's great.
So
and the
all the bits of dirt and dust that are on there, so we've squeegeed the egg, we've got it all off, we've put it into a dustpan if I have one here. This can then come off and go into the dishwasher. So you can literally take this with you, wash it, clean it, completely hygienic, there's no bugs growing in there, there's nothing stuck in it, run it under the tap. This is a brilliant broom, but it doesn't just come as the broom, because we're also going to give you loads of extra stuff if you're quick, if you get it during the show, if you get it in the 24 hours, you're going to get all the bonuses too.
The stock's getting lower and lower, guys. Stock-wise, it's getting tight now. It's not going to last 24 hours. Hopefully we've got enough for the next 20 minutes or so. We're live until 3 a.m. 70%'s gone. 70%'s gone. You do need to start checking out, okay? Don't sleep on it, because by the time you wake up, it could well not be there. At this rate, we don't think it will be. This is so handy. I'd use this to get cat hair off my jacket.
It is. So we're giving this as like a bonus. So now you've got 200 of those rubber bristles, giving you your impenetrable barrier and doing all the hair in a brush. Now, as well, if you have a look at that angled head, that gets into the bottom of your upholstery, that gets into the risers on the stairs.
Stair runners and stuff.
Every bit of dust and grime, every single bit picked up, taken away, because that brush is absolutely incredible. It all sticks on, so it's the static charge that does it, taking it from your surface to the brush, and you can run that under a tap or put that in the dishwasher.
Not using chemicals, you're not spraying any water on there. It's just the material that just gets that hair.
The silicone rubber bristles do all the hard work for you. Everything collected. It's incredible.
Car seats, the boot of your car.
Oh, the floor, underneath the floor.
Oh,
the bottom
yes.
You are going to tidy up and organise everything with this. It's brilliant.
I think you are. Right now, John, we've got some videos to show you this in action. We've done glass, actually. We're going to show you a clip of that, because, if you drop glass...
We've run out of the glass.
We've run out of glass. But this could be you at home, okay? Give this to your in-laws, your neighbours. This is for all ages, It's just a hygienic way of cleaning, but if you've got pets...
Watch next. For outside, this broom is incredible too. It's the best for patios. It's the best for artificial grass. It's great for your windows. This could be the shower screen at home. You are tidying up, organising everything, and even your clothes and the carpets in the corner. You are getting the broom and the brush. Now, that is our normal deal, okay? Normal deal. What we're giving you today is we're also giving you our 10 magic mounts. Now, you have to be quick, 24-hour deal. This price is only available for 24 hours. You're going to get your magic mounts as well. Now, what are the mounts about?
Well, we've never done this bundle before. Ever. We've never done this bundle. Normally it's about around £19 for the Wonder Broom, but you get your hooks included. Right, okay.
So this is included in the bundle. Now, to explain what these are nano hooks. So these are magic hooks. No mess, no marks, no scratches, no screwing in. There is no adhesive here whatsoever. These can be removed and reused on any sealed surface around your home forever.
Right.
Okay? They're the most amazing hooks, and I'm going to explain why and show you.
It's almost like getting these for free. It's £1 in it or something.
You can use these for hanging decorations. You can use them now for hanging pictures, mirrors. That was it. There's no
Tea
mess,
towels,
no
hand
marks,
towels.
no screws. Use it for rental accommodation where you can't damage the wall. You can use these on anything, and I'll explain it and show you in a second. But you're getting 2 of these broom hooks inside here. Now, again, this will stick onto any internal door, any mirror, glass, wood, anything sealed, and allow you now to store your broom behind the door. So it's not going to be all outside and everyone can see it.
Yeah.
It allows you to do it with a brush as well, but you could use that in the garage, you could use that for your tools, you could use that for your electric screwdrivers, whatever you like.
Yeah.
Now you then get 4 of our nano hooks. Now we're famous for those hooks. No adhesive in here, it's air technology, air suckers, meaning that you can reuse it again and again. I'm going to show you that in a second. You can hang up whatever you like, up to 4 kilograms of weight. Here I've used 2 of them in a basket I bought from the pound shop, which allows me to now have a storage basket up on the wall without damaging the wall, reusable, take them off, use them again. But the best bit, you're going to get 4 of these special new magic mounts. Now they use the nanotechnology with a male side and a female side. So you put the male side on whatever you like, the female side on the wall, you can now mount it. If Grandad always loses the controller, it's there.
It's there, yeah.
But look, pictures. How would you hang a picture or mirror, something like that on the wall? Big nails, big screws.
No one wants to drill when you don't have to.
No. So now you put the male nano hooks on one side, the female on the surface, and it will now allow you to mount pictures, mirrors, glass, whatever you want to do in the house without making any mess whatsoever. And it does it 4 kilograms of weight, Charlie.
So we're going to show you this. And by the way, Ellen's been in touch. Ellen, hope you're still watching, who says, I've ordered this bundle, just wondered if the hooks would fit inside my Ketaplastic shed. I've actually got one of the storage boxes, which are fantastic. What about that, Rick?
I've got the shed. I've got the Keta sheds. They are absolutely, they're not good in the shed. They are incredible in the shed. They will stick onto that plastic. You can reposition them, reuse them forever onwards. No mess, no marks, no scratches, no drying. There is no adhesive at all. And these will work perfectly in your shed.
Thanks, Ellen. Enjoy your bundle, my friend. Let us know how you get on.
So let me quickly show you how these work, because these are your bonus. This is if you're quick, you're going to get these with your broom. So this is the protective sheet on the top, and we do that just to keep it clean. If that sheet, if you get this dusty and dirty, you just literally run it under a tap, let it dry, and it works again. Now, it looks like there's adhesive. There is no adhesive there at all. This is nanotechnology.
Did you put any glue on it?
No adhesive, no glue, no nothing. This is millions of little air suckers, a bit like the air suckers in the bullets you had as a kid on those little guns that go into the glass and stick there. Millions of them. Now, all you do is you put it onto any surface and you just push the air out. Because there's no adhesive, there's nothing to dry, there's nothing to cure, you are just literally air sucking it with those nano hooks. Within seconds, no waiting, no worrying, 4 kilograms of weight in seconds. Now that could be the heaviest coat, the heaviest towel, the heaviest jacket. That could be your tools at home. Is that a real weight? I can't do it too hard, it will break the table. It's a real weight. But I want to show you something, because these aren't our normal nano hooks. These are our new nano hooks, because you can also hang upside down on the ceiling as well. So you can now hang upside down, round the right way, wherever you want to hang something, you can now do it, because they are a universal hook, which you can peel off when you want to. You're not taking any adhesive off, it's not causing any damage, it is just breaking the air suction that was on there. And I'm going to stick, I've already got one on the bottom, so I'm going to turn it back upside down. I can stick that hook now onto this tile. It's come straight off the wood, it's now on the tile.
In the bathroom.
4 kilograms of weight. They work in the wet, so you can use them in the bathroom. You can hang corner units with them, whatever you like with them. 4 kilograms of weight, reusable year after year. 4 of them in the bundle, 4 of those hooks that allow you the male and female side, so you can now mount stuff, and 2 for the broom and the brush. Well, all in there included.
All in there. So it was £19.99 for a fantastic set of hooks. Maybe you're not a DIYer, maybe you are. Maybe you just don't want to risk drilling holes into the tile and crack them. You know, it's easily done. Or maybe you're going to get these for your, your son, daughter. Maybe they're off to uni. Maybe you want to brighten up the halls of residence there. Maybe rented accommodation. You don't want to risk drilling into walls, because, well, we're not allowed. But look, for £19.99, it's ease of use. It's a great flexible way of being organised. And do you know what? Let's say if you drill something or hang a picture up using nails, you don't like it there. Well, you got a hole in the wall now. It's too late. Unless you fill it in, repaint it, that's a faff. If you change your mind, you can reorganise, peel it off, and stick it where you next want it. Utensils are going to be great. Do you know, if you could hang this, the actual hooks, underneath shelving units. So if you've got little mugs there, or you know, like your classic copper pans or your utensils, that's going to look really, really fancy. So there we go. Varnish surfaces, not your wallpaper or your non-gloss paint, but on gloss paint it's fine as long as it's a sealed surface. So you've got your hooks, you've got the Wonder Brush, and you've got the Wonder Broom too. It's £19.99. It's practical, it's flexible, it's hygienic when it comes to broom.
Honestly the best cleaning you will get. It's the one broom you're ever going to need. It's the only broom you're ever going to now have to buy. Reusable, washable in the dishwasher, and no bacteria is going to start to grow on silicone rubber. That's why it's used by hospitals. That's why it's used by things like hairdressers. And why? Because those rubber bristles form an impenetrable barrier to dirt, dust and grime. So when you push forward and backwards, they all clump together, giving you an absolutely no chance of missing anything. And I'll show you why. If we've got, they say, the cat biscuits, every single one picked up in seconds, nothing being flicked around, nothing going all over the place like with a normal broom, nothing getting stuck within those bristles. Not one bit of those cornflakes got stuck in those bristles. Not one bit of that sawdust gets stuck in those bristles, because it doesn't allow it to. This is a hygienic cleaning system that literally does everything, completely all the mess gone, but it's with carpets. So if we come over to the carpet, now if you've got pets, this is worth the broom on its own. To be honest, this is worth buying 2 of them, 3 of them for different parts of the house.
Yeah.
Because this doesn't just clear what's on the surface like your vacuum cleaner. Short, sharp pulls actually builds a static charge between the rubber bristles and the carpet, lifting out every bit of hair from the pile of the carpet. When I say that's clean, that's better than vacuum clean. Not just taking it from the surface, taking it from right inside the pile. So every time you brush short, sharp brushes, it picks up every single bit of hair, making this, if you have pets, the best broom you could ever use.
No more untangling pet hair, human hair from the brush rollers, you know, on the vacuum. That's a boring, tedious job. It's so effective and quick. You know? And you're not using power, electricity.
No, you're not. And on the other side, not just the rubber bristles, you've now got a rubber squeegee. So for wet messes, these are brilliant too. Now, I do apologise to our floor manager, Sam, who's probably going to clear it up. I'm going to help him. But we've been making an omelette today because we've been taking the eggs and splatting them on the floor. Now, I want you to look closely, because when I pull this back, now I haven't got a brush to a broom to get rid of it. It would normally go into a dustpan.
So use a squeegee for
every
this.
single bit of that egg is taken away. Every bit, leaving it bone dry, because there's now nothing there, because the squeegee on here is incredible. Now, this will work for your windows. You go, now look, I've got the egg on the squeegee. I would run this underwater. It would just come off. Or I would take it off and put it into the dishwasher, and it would just come off and clean. This is a hygienic, always clean, brand new, like it's brand new every time you use it, cleaning system. And you get the broom, the brush, and the magic hooks.
You do really, and honestly, if you're using brushes like this, seriously, you know, you get a bit of damp hair in there. Dust stinks. They stink. Bits of onion from the kitchen floor, bits of garlic. You don't want to be washing that all over the place, and it just stinks. They're just not hygienic.
If you clean your home and then come through the door and it smells not clean, you need a Wonder Broom. And that's because you've been brushing away, but you've left the bacteria and the dirt and the mud. It looks clean, but it smells not clean because it isn't clean.
No, it isn't
and
clean.
The Wonder Broom cleans it.
I honestly think, you know, for £19.99, if that was just for the broom and the brush, I'd say run for it. You've generally got a bargain, but you're also going to get the bundle of the magic hooks in there too. 887-697. It's a bundle we've never seen before. Well done if you're one of the many individuals who's got this. You've got a bargain. How do you buy? Right, go to the website shopontv.co.uk. This is the page you'll see when you land on the website. Click live on air, scroll down, and you'll see the Wonder Broom bundle and lots more. You can do this on your laptop, obviously. You can do it on your phone, your tablet, wherever's easiest for you guys. Maybe just about to go to bed. Stay here for a bit longer if you can. Stay with us because we've got just under 10 minutes left. We are live every single day on ITV1, on STV, on YouTube until 3 a.m. Shortly after midnight, STV, ITV1 we love it. Right, okay, the magic pens are just great fun. Now, look, we've got a half term coming up, and if you're actually buying anything from Richard today, live here now, you're going to be posting these bits out tomorrow, yes?
It's going to be crazy. I've got to post them out tomorrow, and then I shouldn't be telling you, but I'm back here tomorrow night with the best deal ever on a GPS drone. I'm not supposed to tell you, but if you want a GPS drone, check out tomorrow. It's going to be a 24-hour deal. It's unbelievable.
We've got good deals on the extra batteries too. Honestly, it's unbelievable how much you get for your money with Richard's drones. Right, okay, storage. We've got about 9 minutes left. Let's have a look.
Show you our 66 litre. Look, you want to tidy, organise and declutter your home. You want to organise your home. You want to make it look clean and sorted so you feel calm when you go in. Yeah. This is brilliant. It's a lightweight storage solution that you can use anywhere around your house. But when we say lightweight, it's super strong. And why is it super strong? Because there is a 4mm steel frame on the inside. That gives you the full strength and stability with this storage box to put 14 kilograms away and to stack it up to 4 high. Now, you've got that inside it, but you've also got the material that's waterproof, dustproof and breathable. So here's the difference to anything else out there right now. This allows you to put in the winter coats in the summer dresses in the winter, your keepsakes in here, the things that maybe you can't get damp, but you can put them in that damp loft. You can put them in that musty garage. They will come out 6 months later smelling as good and looking as good as they went in, waterproof, dustproof and breathable. Now, a normal storage box will have a way to store from the top, like them plastic things with the lids that you end up losing or they crack and break. You should load it up from the top. But with these storage boxes, you also have a window at the front. So when they're stacked up to 4 high, you can get access to what you want when you want it without taking the stack down, without moving anything, like a shelving solution as well as a storage box solution. Now you've got the windows in there so you can see what's inside, whichever way round it is, from the side and from the front. And when you're not using them, the best bit with these storage boxes is they just fold away, Charlie. So you don't need to worry about finding a place to store the storage box when you're not using it. Anywhere you want it. MDF base gives you the strength, ready when you want it. When maybe you've got one in the back of the car to put the dirty clothes in there, the kids have gone to the park, folds flat, ready to go, and you can overstuff it. No cracking like a storage box. With that 4mm steel frame, you get double the strength of a plastic storage box, lightweight, foldable. I don't know why you'd ever buy the plastic storage boxes again. These literally do everything.
I've broken a few of them. They're quite brittle, and you've had it then, haven't you?
And they're sharp when they break.
They are sharp, and do you know what? When I put clothes in before, they just smell a bit fusty. You know?
Because if you have plastic,
I'll put them in clean.
If you have plastic storage boxes and you put it in the loft, I bet you anything, you've been up there before and you can see that little film of water on the inside. And that's because it doesn't breathe. You put the clothes in a little bit damp, they can't breathe, so that's what happens. Not with these. Breathable, waterproof and dustproof, and when you're not using them, they fold flat. But everyone wants to know how much you can fit in them, because a storage box is only as good as how much you can fit in. This is our 66 litre storage. It's all right, Joe. It's our 66 litre storage box. So let's have a look what we can fit inside it. 1 massive pillow.
Here we go.
2 massive pillows. 3, 4.
How many coats? How many anoraks in there? Wow.
6,
wellies.
7, 8 massive pillows inside that storage box. Now you've still got that steel frame, you can overstuff it and understuff it, but everything fits inside it, and when you're not using them, they just fold away flat. Now they're going to protect them as well, so if you've just washed these, maybe you've used them and washed them with a lovely scent inside there, 6 months later, that scent's still going to be there because it's breathable, waterproof and dustproof. You're not going to have to worry about whether you put it in the loft or the garage. It tidies up maybe your airing cupboard. It tidies up maybe the corner of the lounge. It tidies up anywhere that you want to make sure that your house looks neat, looks like maybe you're selling your house. Where'd you put everything when you want to get the photos done? In a storage box. Maybe you're going camping. You want to take a load of stuff with you. Where'd you put it? In one of our storage boxes. There's so many different uses. People use them for all sorts, but I just want to show you over here, because whichever model you get, they stack. And when we talk about stacking, you can stack up to 4 high, 14 kilograms of weight. So I've got the pillows in here, I've got the kids' toys in here, I've got the pet clothes, the pet stuff in here, but I don't have to take all my stack down to access it. I can take what I want from the box that I want without taking it all down. So you've got a stacking solution and a storage box solution all in one, and you're getting them at the best price we have ever done our storage.
Well, there we go, $29.99. one of these would be £18.99 ordinarily, but now you're getting a stonkingly good deal. Works out to be £10 a box. It's so good. So 524699, and the ultimate thing for me is when you're not using it, it's collapsible. When you're not using storage boxes, they just go in the way. They're ugly. But I think patio furniture, yeah, when it's raining outside, you're going to use it for storage. When it's sunny, get them all out there, and the box not going to be in the way. Collapse it, put it in a drawer, enjoy the sunshine. Right, 524699. The 3-piece set. That's for the 66 litre. This one is the under the bed. This is the 58 litre now.
It is. Now this will fit under the bed, under the sofa. This will fit the bottom of the wardrobe or that top shelf of the wardrobe. A size that literally can be stacked away. You've got your access from the top, just like all our storage boxes, but you've also got access from the front. So if this is under the bed, you don't need to take the box out when you want to get stuff out. You can literally use it like the drawers under the bed to get what you want when you want it. And again, this will be brilliant for your shoes. This one can be brilliant for your Christmas decorations. This one is brilliant for those jumpers that you want to protect. All sealed up, ready to go, maybe your keepsakes. Lightweight, super strong with that 4mm steel frame on the inside, and when you're not using them, they just fold away. Again, you get 3 inside this bundle, ready to use straight away. What fits inside it? Well, in my house, it's shoes.
Yeah.
My wife won't let me bring her shoes here, so I can't show you all the shoes that are in them, but also Christmas decorations. Because with Christmas decorations, how many baubles have you broken from one year to the next? Because something's fallen on them.
Yeah.
There's no protection in there. They're in a bag. All the decorations from one tree protected with that 4mm steel frame. So even if something lands on it, I can even stack things on top of it. I know everything's protected in here, safe in here, and if I just want to get one thing out, I can choose to open it, take out what I want when I want it, seal it back up again. Again, all sealed, all ready to go, and you're going to get 3 of them at the best price we've ever bought these to air.
It's tiring looking for things. It's the biggest waste of time you can. Having organisation, you can. Because typically,
front and side.
Normally with other boxes, you open the lid, not in that one, open the lid, not in that one. You can see what's in which one. So, yeah, £29.99. We've got about 3 minutes left on the show. 031684. Don't forget, this is another 24-hour deal. 58 litre under the bed. It's a popular one. Yeah, you know that shelf under your wardrobe or the top of your wardrobe, that kind of thing, that's perfect too. But the larger size is the next one we're going to be taking a look at. It's 100 litres. So this is also a 24-hour deal.
It is the
It
big
depends on how long it lasts though.
Every one of our storage bundles is normally £35. Today is £30. If you're quick, 24 hours, you're going to get them at the best price we've ever bought them to air. And if you buy multi-sets or multi-sizes, because you're trying to sort out every room, maybe the big ones in the garage, the small ones in your bedroom, one P&P, capped P&P on the show if you multi-buy different storage boxes or whatever you get. So let me explain.
Oh, Barbara says you use it for your bedding, shoes and boots and so on. Oh, honestly, great space saver, you're saying. Barbara, thank you very much for emailing us in. We really appreciate it. Thank you. Right, OK.
Stacked up to 4 high. You've got the window at the front. With this one, it's the biggest box that we do. 100 litres of storage. That same steel frame that we use from the smallest box through to the largest box, giving you the strength. Waterproof, dustproof and breathable. It's all inside here. And remember, you get that storage box that you can overfill. It's not going to crack. It's not going to break. The lid's not going to go missing like you have with the plastic storage boxes. But imagine you had a 100 litre plastic storage box. When you're not using it, where are you going to put it? Yeah. With this, it makes absolutely no difference. Folds flat, just the same, MDF base, slide it behind the sofa, behind the bed or wardrobe, you're ready to go. And how much fits in it? Oh, we've got a minute, I've been told. So let's have a very, very quick look what fits in it. One pillow, 2 pillows, 3 pillows, a massive Super King duvet inside there, and because my sister always wants it, the weighted blanket goes in there as well. So you get the blanket, the Super King duvet, 3 pillows, and to be brutally honest, I could have probably fitted a few more things in here as well, because this one isn't overstuffed, and you can overstuff them. That's the big difference to plastic storage boxes. They're stronger, they're lightweight, they don't crack if you overstuff them. You can stack them up high, and when you're not using them, they fold flat and go away. And best prices.
Yeah. What more can we want from storage? We've got different sizes, so you shop ahead again on the website. This has been a brilliant show. That's the largest one. We've got the under the bed ones. We've also got the 66 litre option at the moment. But the 24-hour deals, the limited time offers, and it's capped postage packaging. So if you buy 1 set or 3, 4, 5, however many, your postage won't go over the advertised amount there. Well, what a show it's been. Thanks so much. Wherever you've been watching for, we've had a lot of returning customers, lots of brand new customers. Right, we better get some sleep because we've got drones tomorrow.
Best still on a GPS drone we've ever done. But I'm not allowed to tell you that. So.
We'll see you tomorrow. Have a lovely rest of your day. Take care.